really, really good. And good morning to all who can hear me. There's a bunch out there. And I'm still looking at 42 degrees. 42 degrees is my current temperature. Forecasted height today is 58 degrees, and it's going to be a sunny day. So, hey, no problem there. And we are getting very, very close to the end of October, the beginning of November, and wow, we'll take what we can get because you know what's coming. Anyway, Jim's doing a good job, as always. Thanks for being there. I just went back over to your QRZ page, and I just can't get over the pictures you got there and the stuff you were talking about and making those keys, man, the CW keys. Wow. Impressive, plus all the other stuff that you were fabricating and what have you there, taking care of that, right hooked up behind that tractor there. Good stuff, Jim. Anyway, all the best, and as always, thanks for being there, and I appreciate it, because, you know, you pour a good cup of coffee, buddy, and I needed one. Take care, my friend. Talk to you later. N0AJ and 9ORD.
Okay, Bob. Well, thanks a lot for the report there on my QRZ page. I haven't updated that in a while. I ought to do that. But yeah, I had a lot of enjoyment out of building those farm implements, so to speak. But also the keys that I put together, they're still here, sitting right in front of me here on the desk. So I use them whenever I'm on CW. I got one of them connected to one rig and the other one connected to the second rig, so I use them quite frequently. Anyway, thanks a lot for checking in with us, Bob. Always good to hear you there. You always have a booming signal there out of your area into this area, so we look forward to hearing from you again. Okay, let's clear it, Bob, and let's go over to my neighbor Bill up in Brighton, KG9DD. Good morning, Bill. Come on in and have a cup with us, and stand by Gene down in, I guess he's down in Tennessee this morning. But go ahead, Bill, KG9DD and 0AJ.
Yeah, good morning, Jim. N0AJ, KG9DD, Bill Martin, Martin Bob, and everybody else out there I heard on there. 41 degrees here in Brighton, and you guys are talking about drinking. I know it's a coffee drinking beans on here, but I'm going to have me some hot cocoa pretty soon. I'll get some hot Swiss Miss. And I was going to have me a nice big round pancake this morning, but I'm out of pancake batter, so I guess it's going to be egg waffle Saturday. And the weather's been fine around here, Jim, and we got maybe about I don't know if we got about 2/10 inch of rain yesterday. Nothing wet things up yesterday morning, and it was gloomy all day around here, so didn't do too much outdoors. Walked over and checked my building, and I got my garage door all in on the end of my lean-to, and I got the corner all done. It's all tightened up for the winter time. I got the old 2003 Tahoe sitting in there, and I got my tractor and all the rest of that stuff on the other side, so N0AJ, KG9DD.
Okay, Bill, well, your signal is at 30 over here. Always hear you real strong here. Anyway, sounds like you're pretty busy there. You have a good day, and don't be a stranger here on the Breakfast Club. We look forward to seeing you there and pouring you a cup of coffee. All right, I'm going to take another standby here before I pick up Gene and see if there's any other check-ins for the Breakfast Club. Call in 0AJ.
Whiskey Delta 0 Alpha Alpha Hotel.
Kilo Alpha 9 Bravo Lima Hotel.
Kilo Delta 9 Tango Yankee Oscar.
Kilo Echo 0 Delta Sierra Victor.
Who was the last station there? I got, is it KD0AAH? Is that correct?
Here's Whiskey Delta 0 Alpha Alpha Hotel.
Sierra Victor.
Okay, I corrected it to Whiskey Delta 0 Alpha Alpha Hotel. Then I got KA9DLH, KD9TYO, and there was a KD0 Tango something. What was that?
KE0 Delta Sierra Victor, Jim.
Is that Kilo Echo 0 Delta Sierra Victor?
Correct. Roger, Roger.
Well, good morning to you, Dave. Sorry I missed your call there, but I had a little unexpected... I write these things down on a piece of paper before I type them into the net logger, so it's kind of a dual process here. But anyway, anyone else for the Breakfast Club? This is N0AJ. Okay, I got Brutus, KW1KW. Anyone else?
Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Golf Echo.
Okay, I got KC8LGE. Anyone else? Okay, well, we'll take another standby here in a little bit as soon as I type these into the list here. But first, let's go see Gene. Are you still in Tennessee there, Gene? KN4MUF, N0AJ.
Good morning. Kilo November 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot, Portable 4 in Winchester, Tennessee, Tim's Ford Lake. We've got 59 degrees, supposed to get up to about 76 today. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more work done outside and clean up around the shoreline there before winter gets here, so we don't have to worry about getting out in the cold. But we've been doing a little bit every day, not trying to overdo ourselves, and it's getting looking pretty good. So I think we're about ready. Anyway, I think my daughter's coming up to see us today, she and her family, and spend the day with us. They live in Huntsville also. And so we'll get to see them more often than we do our oldest daughter. She lives in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. But anyway, hopefully they'll come up to see us and maybe even spend the weekend with us. We'll see how that goes. But it's always a pleasure to get together with your family, that's for sure. But I want to thank you for what you do, for running the net for us, and thank you so much for having me in this morning. And I hope everyone will remember to pray for our country. We need God to help fix the problems we've got right now, and He is in charge, and He can handle it. So we need to pray and ask His assistance and His help and His mercy. Thanks so much. KN4MUF, back to net, over, and have a blessed day.
Okay, Gene, fine business. Well, enjoy your visit with your daughter there down in Tennessee. I guess you guys might take a trip out on the lake. That sounds like a good thing to do, but anyway, you have a good day, and whenever you travel back to Huntsville, be safe on the highway there, Gene. And don't be a stranger to the Breakfast Club, like you always check in with me anyway. All right, we'll clear it, Gene, and next up is Kyle, KG4QNL. Come on in and have a cup with us, Kyle, and stand by Brad, KC9KRX. This is N0AJ with the Breakfast Club.
It's been a long time since we've talked. We've got 42 degrees, going up to only 55 today. I don't know about anybody else in Michigan here. We've had a lot of raccoons this year. I mean, I got cameras all over the property, but, you know, four of them got hit up on the road about a block from the house here. It's kind of busy. In a 1 month period, 4-week period, they got hit by cars. That's a lot of them. We've done our share, trapping them and getting rid of them. But anyway, they're a real nuisance around here. And I just had another one on the camera about an hour and a half ago, so they're still around. Anyway, it's good morning to everybody on the Breakfast Club. This is Kyle, KJ4QNL.
All right, Kyle, great signal there out of Ionia this morning. You have a good day, and we'll see you later. Okay, clear it, Kyle, and let's go over to see Brad in Hobart, KC9KRX. Come on in and have a cup with us, Brad, N0AJ. Stand by, Don.
N0AJ, KC9KRX. Good morning, Jim. We got, last I checked, 46. Good morning to all. Hope everybody's having a good morning. We'll ride along. N0AJ, KC9KRX.
Okay, Brad, always a great signal here in the St. Louis area, so you have a good day there as well. All right, we'll clear it, Brad, and go see Don in Linwood, WD0 near Linwood, WG0BWE. Come on in and have a cup with us, Don. Stand by Mike up in Goodrich, North Dakota.
Morning, Don.
Good morning, Lord Mark. Morning, Jim. Morning to everybody on the Breakfast Club. This is WD0BWE down near Linwood, Kansas, a little ways west of Kansas
City. 38 degrees here this morning. A little cooler than what I expected it to be. And I think our high today is only going to be like 62, so it might be a good day to get outdoors and get something done. I can work at that temperatures. What else is going on? Boy, not much. I haven't been paying attention. I missed the World Series game completely last night. Anyway, let's see. I think we'll just muddle on. Thanks for a cup of coffee, Jim. Good morning, everyone on the Breakfast Club. N0AJ in the Breakfast Club, WD0BWE 73 all.
Okay, Don, yeah. I got the first of it and the last of it. Boy, I hate those West Coast games. They always start late, but I guess if they move back to New York, I wonder if they'll start early. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, have a good day there, Don. We'll see you later. Okay, let's go clear it, Don, and see Mike up in Goodrich, N0YPD. Come on in and have a cup with us, Mike, and stand by Tom, W5GFM. This is N0AJ with the Breakfast Club.
Hey, good morning to you, Jim, and good morning all on the Breakfast Club here. Enjoying a nice hot cup here. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, talking about baseball, my dad was always a big New York Yankees fan here too, since he was a little kid. So, well, anyways, I'm not much into baseball. So can't root for anybody, I guess. Anyway, won't choose sides. 35 for temperature up here in central North Dakota. 35, Jim, going up to 55. So we still got some pretty decent temperatures going on, and not much else to report. Thought we'd just get checked in here with you. N0AJ, N0YPD, Goodrich. Over.
Okay, Mike, fine business. Well, let's see. It's been 15 years, I think, since the Yankees won the series, so they're due for a win there. You know, the Yankees hold the most series wins. I think they got over 20 or something like that. And then St. Louis has got the second. They've won over 11, I think it was. But yeah, that was. I love the Yankees, especially when they play Boston. I just love to watch them beat Boston. I don't know why. I get a big kick out of that, but I do. Anyway, thanks a lot there, Mike. We'll see you later. Okay, next up is Tom in Chetek, Wisconsin, K5FTM GFM, I should say. Come on and have a cup with us, Tom, and stand by. Who is next on the list there? That'd be KP9LHB. That'd be Mike over in Wisconsin Rapids. But first, let's go to Tom. W5GFM, N0AJ.
N0AJ in the group from W5GFM. Good morning, guys. Temperature here in Chetek is 32 degrees. It's fallen quite a bit since I checked into with Tom on the Before Breakfast Club. But, yeah, I was looking at my call sign there and then lost it, and then I saw my name with the wrong call sign, but anyway, it looks like it's all fixed up now. Good signals all the way around, and Jim, my mother was a big Yankees fan throughout the 60s. I remember it well as a child, and she was a big Mickey Mantle fan, although she didn't like Roger Maris. I'm not sure why. But anyway, those were interesting days. Dizzy Dean doing the commentary on the TV broadcasts of them, and good childhood memories there. And I am currently running at the home QTH, and looks like we may be going over to the cottage operating portable next month in December, but currently we have a guest in it that's going to be staying until the end of November. So while we don't have much access to it, but it is some nice pocket change we're getting for that. So anyway, back to you, Jim. N0AJ, W5GFM.
Check in. Yeah, go ahead, check in. With Charlie, Juliet. Yeah, I had, okay, I got Mike in there. Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet. Yeah, Tom,
I had inadvertently clicked on your that cell there to type in the last check in there, and it replaced your call time, so that's the reason for the confusion. Did I get your temperature right at 35?
Negative 32 freezing point.
Okay, we'll get that corrected here. So, okay, I got it corrected already. All right. Well, let's see. You have a good day there, Tom. That's interesting that I guess you have to move your rigs out of the cottage there whenever you have a guest there, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Although I had planned on leaving the Collins amplifier in a locked cabinet, but the rest of it I take home. Oh, incidentally, I do have a Breakfast Club number is 3647-3647 QSL.
QSL there, Tom. I'll update this list before I close it out. So 3647, is that what you said?
Roger, roger.
Okay, I made a note of that here. Okay, well, thanks a lot, Tom. I'll try to update this list and get your ID number in there. All right, let's clear it, Tom, and now let's go over and see Mike over in Wisconsin Rapids, KC9LHB. Good morning, Mike. How you doing this morning? N08J, stand by Dennis, KE4I, N08J.
Mike in Wisconsin Rapids. Well, good morning, Tim. Good morning to everyone else on the Breakfast Club session down with 33 degrees. Looks like it might get down to 32. Let's see, but it's supposed to be a pretty comfortable day out there. High somewhere in the mid to upper 50s. Certainly enjoy that, but fortunately no rain. Thank you very much, Tim, for that wonderful cup of Breakfast Club coffee. And this is KC9LHB.
Okay, Mike, line business, 33 degrees there, yeah, just right above freezing. We haven't reached there yet. In fact, I'm going to have to blow out all my outside hoses there. I forgot to do that already. By the way, if Bob, N9ORD, still listening. Bob, I blew out my, my power washer there, and I used that pump saver to kind of set it up for winter. So that seemed like that worked out pretty good last year. So thanks for the tip on that if you're still listening there, Bob. Anyway, we'll clear it, Mike, and now let's go see Dennis, KE4I. This is N08J. Come in there, Dennis. Have a cup of Breakfast Club coffee with us. N08J.
Okay, Jim. Thanks for letting us check in. This is my first time. I was on 3995 stacking it. Bob, UPS comes about the middle of the year, so thought I'd come and check in. You have the call correct, KE4I, and that's Silver Crater, Georgia. Actually 15 minutes from downtown Rome, Georgia. And the probably more substantial. And I got this morning going up to 83 degrees by afternoon. And that's about it. I appreciate you letting us check in. I just took this rig up last night, so I was hoping I could check on it anyway. Make sure the audio set right. But thanks again, and I'll make sure I check in. Do y'all make every day over?
Roger that. Yeah, we're here 7 days a week. We start at 4 o'clock in the morning, Central Daylight Saving Time. It's Central Time, if it's 4 o'clock. And run until 8 o'clock. So feel free to check in. We have a net each hour there, Dennis, so don't be a stranger. We also have a website where you can get some more information there. It's November Alpha 9 Bravo Charlie.net. NA9 Bravo Charlie.net. Roger?
I'll go check it out. I appreciate it. Thanks again for letting us check in, and hope that everybody has a great day. KE4I.
And 0 VCU.
Yeah, come in.
Yeah, Who was the comment? I got N0VCU. Who was the comment?
Mike here, WHCJJ.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to welcome Dennis to the Breakfast Club. It's a great group of guys, and you'll really enjoy it. I need to get your call sign again there. You're just about S9 here in Northwest Ohio. My name is Mike, and my call is Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet, over.
Okay, Mike, real fine. My call is Kilo Echo 4 India, KE4I. Of course, the name is Dennis, and we spend most of the time on CW, but in the mornings we do check in with Crampton Head and the converters whenever we're awake. So I was trying to start a while, so I went ahead and checked in this morning. That's how I found out about this net. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, Mike, and take care.
All right, very good. Yeah, we're in here every Thursday morning for the first hour, Dennis. What are you running for equipment, and what you have for an antenna? Over.
Okay, I'm running an Icom 7300 at 100 watts. I do not have an amplifier. 7300 at 100 watts to an off-center head dipole. Costs about 25 feet of TV.
Roger. Okay, we got a lot of 7300s on, me included. I've got a 7300 and a half-wave resonant dipole. Thanks for stopping by, Dennis, and don't be a stranger. Back to net control, WHCJJ. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, Mike. Fine business. Okay, Dennis. Again, welcome to the Breakfast Club, and don't be a stranger. Always good to hear a new member check in here. So I hear you just fine there with your 100 watts there, Dennis. Okay, we'll clear it, Dennis and Mike, and now let's go see Dave, K9AGP. Good morning, David. How are you doing? Stand by, Mark, W0TRD. This is N0AJ with the Breakfast Club.
Hey, good morning, Jim. N0AJ, K9AJP. David up here in dark Rochester, Minnesota. It's pretty dark, about 3 hours late for the sun to come up there, but we're cold, I'll tell you what, 32.2 degrees. And I think we're expected to get down to 29 there by the sunset where it starts to warm up there, but headed up to about 55 today. Looks to be another sunny day. We did have some rain there Thursday night, and it was pretty nice there. At about 0.28 inches, they said. So that's a much needed rain, but we're still short. I'll tell you what, I think we're short 4.5 inches for the month of September and October. But anyway, that's the way it goes. We'll probably get a pile of snow. Anyway, that's what we got here, Jim. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and thanks for doing it, Jim. N0AJ, K9AJP.
Dave, well, it's always nice to hear you. We always have a big signal out of Minnesota there. So we'll check up with you later, and now let's clear with David and go over to Mark, W0TRD. Good morning, Mark. Did you get that email I sent you there the other day? N0AJ.
N0AJ. Hey, Jim. Good morning to you. Good morning, Breakfast Club. This is W0TRD on the Giddy Up and Go in Iowa City, Jim. I'm 35.5, 35.5. Looks like we're still falling out trying to find our morning low. Should be a beautiful day in the neighborhood as it comes around. And sunny skies heading up around 60 degrees or so. So wonderful fall weather. Busy weekend here in Iowa City. It's homecoming for the fabulous Iowa Hawkeyes. And I think they're playing Northwestern. And we've got house guests. My brother and his girlfriend flew up from Sarasota. They got things squared away after Milton took out the pool cage and a bunch of trees and stuff. House did okay. Got the hurricane windows and metal roof, but that pool cage came down in a crash. But they got things straightened away and are up here for homecoming and to visit. And had a nice visit up at the Field of Dreams yesterday and into Galena, and so it's nice having them here. Jim, yeah, I sure did get your email, and I was wondering, can I maybe call you? I've got some input for you, and nice job. And can I call you sometime?
Yeah, oh sure, yeah, you can call me. I'll have to email you my phone number, okay?
I think I may have it. You're in my phone, I believe. Yeah, I have it. And the other query to you, are you a QRZ subscriber?
Yes. Well, let's see. I'm not necessarily a subscriber, although I do have a page on there.
Oh, okay. Because if you were a subscriber to their service, you can have them. It'll autofill those names and addresses and to the call signs as you enter them, and on NetLogger, and that's a nice feature. And it's Delbert, all right, and it's Delbert, WA9PTW. If he's out there shortwave listening, Delbert, I got your email or your voicemail, and we'll try to return your call sometime today. Like I say, it's a bit busy here around the house right now. Jim Marley, the Wonder Dog, he's the White Tornado. I'll tell you what, he's still got a lot of puppy in him, doing a lot of jumping and fun biting and a lot of licking and stuff. And with the house guests, he's just full of it. I'll tell you. So other than that, things are a-okay up this way. Sold my old plow truck yesterday, and it was pretty much a rough bucket. And it was time for it to go, get a new plow mounted onto my 2016 Ford, and so we can move snow down at the shop. I'm excited to move forward with that project. Anyway, hey, you guys, NorthAmerica9BreakfastClub.net, and spoke, had a little nice conversation with Kurt up there, who he and his brother kind of serviced that page for us, and he said, hey man, he's ready for shack pictures. He thought he'd see more, and I told him I'd cut you guys loose. He wants pictures of your shacks, and if you got hot rods you're proud of, cars and motorcycles and guns and stuff, anything you know, there's a page for that, and it's time to get that stuff on there to give people a reason to come in and look at stuff. And he said he's raring to go, so there you go. I told him we'd put a query out about that, and we'll probably do the same thing on my nets for a couple days. Good morning to Tom up in Cheetah. And Tom, I saw your VRBO. Thanks for that. We may talk this spring or something like that. We sure do like it up, go up into Hayward and over towards Minocquas, and certainly down there in Alma Center where we camp too. And so good morning, Tom. Hope things are well for you and little Alan, buddy. So there you go, Jim. Thanks for letting me spend my 2 minutes worth with you. Good morning again to the Breakfast Club, W0TRD, Iowa City, Best 73.
Whiskey 5, Quebec Sonic.
All right, Mark, very good. Well, let's see, I got Steve there, W5QC. Are there any other check-ins for the Breakfast Club?
Kilo 4, Papa Victor Kilo.
Okay, I got A4BVK. All right, anyone else? Well, Mark, I'm glad you got that email there. What I did was I just, I scanned in there, not scanned in. I just opened up the CVS file there, text file, and it just loaded right into Excel as delimited, but I didn't separate the call sign and the number. And so you notice that on that, if you bring it up in Excel, you'll see the search window there, the search function there to search that net, search the log, and sure enough, there's over 3,000 entries on there, so it's quite a lengthy thing. But anyway, with the advance of computers here, that didn't take very long to load it. But anyway, you got your 35.5 degrees up there. Yeah, just call me anytime, Mark. The only thing is I'm going to be going into the hospital here on the 31st, so if you call me in between there, it'd be okay. But After that, I'm not sure. They may not be able to receive it. Anyway, good to hear you this morning, Mark. You take care. You and Susie and Marley take care there. All right, let's clear with Mark, and let's see. I got W5CC and K4 PVK, but does anyone else like to check in the Breakfast Club? Call now. Kilo Alpha 8 Oscar India Delta. Okay there, I got my neighbor Milo. All right, anyone else? All right, well, let's go and see the other Mark up in Surprise, Nebraska. WE0 Alpha Alpha Hotel. Come on in, Mark. How you doing this morning? And stand by Dan over in Mount Vernon, N0AJ.
Well, good morning, Jim, and the Breakfast Club in 0AJ and the group from WD0AH. Well, we're showing 38 degrees out here on the plains 80 miles west of Omaha. Surprise is a town of 40 people in the southwest corner of Butler County. Run Icom 7100 here with an ALS 600 into an off-center fed dipole. So, beautiful signals this morning. I've heard everybody that's checked in so far. So, thanks for pouring me a hot cup and have one on me. Everybody take care. Have a wonderful weekend. From WD0AAH.
All right, Mark, very good. Nice signal there out of Surprise this morning. You have a good day, and we'll see you later. Okay, let's go over clear with Mark and go over to Dan, KA9BLH. Where are you off to today in the wild blue yonder there, Dan? KA9BLH, N0AJ.
Morning, Jim, N0AJ and the Breakfast Club. This is Dan in Mount Vernon. We're at 50 degrees. And, we're going to try to get them flying in later today. You'll have to see the colors before we all start changing. We were supposed to get rain yesterday, and I think it lasted a good 10 minutes. That was it. It was disappointing. But, and say hi to Mike up there in Ohio, and I'm going to turn it back to you, Jim. N0AJ from KA9BLH. 73 guys, and have a great day.
Yeah, good morning, Dan.
Morning, Mike.
Good morning to you again, Dan. I'm glad you're able to get into the air again. So, you enjoy your flight. All right, let's go see Jim up in Clover, KD9TYO. Come on in, Jim. Stand by Dave over in Kansas City, KD0DSV. So first, Jim, KD9TYO in 0AJ.
Yeah, this is Jim, KD9TYO over here in Clover, Wisconsin, the Central Sands region of the state. And presently we are enjoying a 33 degrees over here, and probably work our way up to the middle 50s someplace. Been working outside on my building that I've been working on all summer, and getting close to the conclusion of that project. A couple more weeks, but probably will have it all done, except for cabinetry. So, other than that, it's going to be a wonderful day. So, and thank you for letting me in have a cup. And back to you. This is KD9TYO.
Okay, Jim. Yeah, good signal out of Clover this morning. A little cool up there, 33 degrees, but we knew that was coming, didn't we? Anyway, you have a good day there, Jim. We'll see you later. Okay, let's go over to Kansas City. KE0DSV, good morning, Dave. Come on and have a couple with us. Stand by Brutus, KW1KW. But first, it's KE0DSV, N0AJ.
Hey, good morning, Jim. I sure appreciate you being there. Appreciate the coffee. Great coffee this morning, by the way. Hey, Jim, the big question is, I didn't hear anything from the fire department yesterday over at the IHOP when you lit the candles on Bill's Donuts and stuff and his cake. I hope that went well yesterday. Did it go good? How was his birthday yesterday?
Yeah, apparently they had anticipated that flaming cake there, but they ended up with just putting two numbered candles on there, so there's only two candles on there, Dave. That's how they got around that fire department requirement.
I get it. Okay. Well, I missed calling him yesterday. I've got to call him today and wish him happy birthday. I'll give him a call on the invisible twisted pair here later this morning and just check in with him. Jim, everybody sounded good this morning. You're great. I'll be praying for you next week with your surgery, your pacemaker being implanted, and we'll look forward to a good report from you when you get out of that.
Well, thanks a lot, Dave. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious about that, but going to be an interesting experience, I guess. I just hope I survive it, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Well, Jim, thanks a lot for everything and all you do. We'll stay in touch, and we'll talk to you later. This is David in Kansas City, Missouri, KE0DSB.
What's the temperature over there in Kansas City this morning, Dave?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. It's 46 here this morning. We're going to go up to 64 is all today. It'll be a nice fall day here, Jim.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of what we got here there, Dave. 46 to 65, we use 64, so about the same in temperature. Anyway, it's good to hear you this morning, Dave. I hope you have a good day. We'll see you later. Okay, let's go to Brutus now. KW1, KW, Brutus, are you there? Are you still there? N0AJ. Stand by Tony, KC8LGE over in Michigan, but first it's over to Brutus. KW1, KW, N0AJ. I'm going to need a relay.
You got it right, Brutus.
Was that 5-0, Brutus?
5-0.
Okay, Brutus. Yeah, I can still copy a little bit there, but I did get the relay of 5-0, so good to pour your cup of coffee this morning, Brutus, and look forward to seeing you here on the log again. So you have a good day there. All right, now let's go over to Tony, KC8LGE. This is N0AJ. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning to all. Southwest Lower Michigan, GTA, Woodland, Michigan. Name is Tony. Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Golf Echo for ID. Temperature is 42 degrees with a high of only 56. We've had glorious weather. We did get some rain. I heard of net from the UP that they got some rain too. So I think the state finally got a little wetness. Good for the farmers. I've been helping the farmers with the harvesting, but great for harvesting, but not great for growing our plants, the wheat planting. But anyway, just check in and that's all. That's all I have. That's the substitute, and I'm hearing everyone really well. So we'll turn back to Mexico. KC8LG clear.
Okay, Tony. Well, it's good to hear this morning there in Woodland, Michigan. Got you 42 degrees. You have a good day there, and don't be a stranger to the Breakfast Club. We look forward to seeing your signal here on the air again. Okay, let's go clear with Tony and go see Mike, WHCJJ. But first, Mike, if you can stand by just a minute, I want to check with K0PIR. Rich, are you there?
Yeah, roger, Jim. Go ahead and run them, K0PIR.
All right, thank you, Rich. Okay, go ahead, Mike, WHCJJ. How you and the doggies doing this morning? Stand by Steve, N0VCU. But first, WHCJJ, N0AJ.
All right, somebody made a comment there. I didn't catch it.
It's just me, Joe, saying good morning, Mike.
Oh, okay. Good morning there, Joe. Very good. Good morning to Jim and all the crew here on the Breakfast Club. This is Mike, WHCJJ, located here in Northwest Ohio. Boy, a few comments. Of course, first of all, the temperature, very important there. It is 42 degrees. Might have had a little rain overnight. Wasn't very much. A few drops here and there. I'll check at first light when I walk Rascal. Check the old tin can out there in the front yard, see if there's anything in there. Of course, probably work on leaves today. I mulch them up with my old Ryobi, and it does a good job of chopping them up. Prayers to you, Jim, on your upcoming surgery there coming up. I think you said on the 31st. Maybe that's when you go into the hospital. You might comment on that for that pacemaker. And I wonder what do they do? How many days would you stay in there if everything goes good? You might comment on that. Maybe a day or two. I'm not sure anymore. And gee, good morning there to Mark there, TRD, and I wrote down ready for pictures on November Alpha Niner Bravo Charlie.net on our page there. Gee, I just went into Staples yesterday and I had a picture of my old Black Beauty digitized. I haven't done anything with it yet, but that was my 1960 Ford Sunliner convertible. Oh, gee, I missed that car. It had a 352 engine in it and a 4-barrel and dual exhaust, glass packs, no less. Boy, I was run out of 1 or 2 counts for sure back in those days. But anyway, me being a young, dumb buckaroo of the blizzard of 1966, early 1967 in Chicago that really shut down the city. It got caught in the blizzard and it got towed away, and I didn't know where it went and didn't think to check further. I just bought another car. Oh, dumb. But anyway, I still have nightmares over that car. And the picture is from northeast Iowa, up there by Bob CVS in Decorah, a little town outside of Decorah. I was amazed at all the stone roads once you got out in farm country, all the stone roads. So, and it's a picture, we're at the intersection of a couple stone roads or something, I don't know. But my friend up there from, I don't know, it was outside of Decorah, I can't think now. But anyway, he took the picture. We're good buddies. Roommates there at DeVry there in Chicago. Anyway, that's it from here. And by the way, my Breakfast Club number, I believe, is 3,500. So for what it's worth there. With that, good luck on your surgery, Jim. And boy, keep in touch with a contact person. You know, that we can get an update from you there if you're in the hospital there. So with that, back to net. Thanks for doing it, Jim. N0AJ, net control. This is WACJJ. Over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Well, let's see, to answer your question there, I think I'm probably, either I'm going to be in there one night or I can go home the same day. It's a procedure where they don't really, they don't really open up your chest. They go up through your groin into the artery that runs up to the heart through your leg. And they implant the device inside your it would be your chamber, I think it's your right chamber of the heart. So it's anchored inside your heart there, Mike. But should only be in there for one night, if just for observation, I guess. But anyway, thanks a lot for your report there, Mike, and we hope we'll see you again next week. Okay, let's clear with Mike. Let's go with Steve, N0VCU. By the way, Steve, if I happen to have to stay in the hospital overnight there, I guess I could still use the Breakfast Club, but we'll see. Anyway, if I'm not here, maybe somebody else can call him. So I'll send it over to you there, Steve. N0VCU, this is N0AJ. Stand by, Steve, down in Pottsville.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Jim. Are you going to be in there on your Saturday morning, next Saturday? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not sure. It depends on how many days they keep me. My procedure is on Thursday, the 31st. So conceivably, I could be back here for the net, but I'm not sure how long they're going to keep me.
Yeah, just let me know, Jim. I wouldn't mind running it on a Saturday morning. I missed quite a few anyway. Mike has been my reliable surrogate, that's for dang sure. N0AJ, N0VTU here on the hill just outside of Neosho, Missouri. I told my wife it wasn't going to get chilly last night, but it's down to 51 degrees. That's a little bit chilly. That's why that air coming in that window was cold last night. She's going to put a knot on my head. Anyway, not much going on. Christy's home, so we'll walk the house. Today, I think I'll supposed to meet her over there at 2 o'clock. I've got some real nice pictures I'm going to put on Facebook of the house, the outside of it. I don't think I've posted any pictures of that house, kind of give you guys an idea how dang big it is. Man, it's huge. Anyway, Jim, thanks for running the net. Thanks for picking me up. We're going to ride along here for a little while. N0AJ, N0VCU, good morning. Old Apple Farmer.
Morning, Jim. K0VUW.
Okay, I got my neighbor Gary there, but Gary, I'm probably going to have to pass you off to Rich here in a little bit. But anyway, Steve, it was good to hear you this morning, and yeah, getting the pictures of the house would be fine. We'd love to see those, because I know you put a lot of work on that, and pretty proud of it, I suppose. So thanks a lot for being with us this morning, Steve, and we'll see you later. All right, now let's go to Pottsville, W5QC. Good morning, Steve. How you doing? Stand by Paul down Mobile in N0AJ.
N0AJ in the Breakfast Club. This is W5QC. Steve here in Pottsville, Arkansas. Good morning, Jim. Everybody on the net this morning. Dan seems to be in pretty good shape, copying everybody real well so far. The 20 minutes or so I've had the radio turned on. Good to hear Steve in there, and well, everybody, and Mike and all. We'll just say top of the day to everybody. We won't leave anyone out there that way. Anyway, we have 54 degrees outside, and we're going to get up to 74 today. A little bit cooler today than what it has been. We had a warming trend that made it up close to 90 degrees here the past few days. And there's a chance of rain for us tonight. A chance, I think a 30% chance, but we'll take it. And later on this week, our chance of rain kind of increases a little bit, but, you know, they don't know what that done 5 minutes ago, much less what it's going to do in the future. Just a guess, I think. But anyway, Jim, it sounds like you got some procedure going on next Thursday, and I want to say you're in our prayers and everything, and we'll be thinking about you and that everything's okay, and I'm sure it will be. I think it sounds like it's a routine type procedure, so you know, maybe you stay overnight, maybe not, or whatever. But anyway, we'll be thinking about you and for a good recovery out of that procedure there. Anyway, I won't keep it. I know you're on overtime. We'll say 73 to everybody, and all have a great weekend. We dropped my wife off this morning, and she's on her way with friends to Galveston to get on a cruise ship this week. So I'm going to be bacheloring it here at the house and taking care of the 2 furry kiddos here. So anyway, I hope she has a safe trip, and yeah, a little concerned, but anyway, I hope she has a good time. Back over to you, Jim. N0AJ, this is W5QC, Steve here in Pottsville, Arkansas, sir.
Okay, Steve.
I've got him, Jim.
You got it, Rich, you say?
Yeah, I'll put VUW and EYE on my list.
All right, very good. Thanks a lot. Okay, Steve, fine business. Well, I hope your wife enjoys that cruise. All right, we'll clear with Steve, and thanks a lot, Steve, for your wishes there. And yeah, I keep telling myself it's a routine procedure, but I don't know, when they stick something inside your heart, that can't be very routine, I guess. But We'll see. I'm hoping for the best anyway. All right, we're clear, Steve. Next up is Paul, K4PVK. Paul, are you located on the bay there? K4PVK N0AJ.
N0AJ and the Breakfast Club. Kilo 4, Papa Victor Kilo. Morning, Jim. Thanks for picking me up. I'm about 5 miles west of Mobile Bay, right at the northern end of the bay. And we've got 65 this morning. 65 heading up to 88. And you're running over, so I won't keep it long. Just mentioned my wife had that same procedure in August, and she's doing quite well. So wish you all the best for it. Should go well. And wish everybody a great weekend. Back to you, Jim. N0AJ K4PVK.
Okay, Paul. Say, did your wife have to stay in a hospital very long?
Just one night, and then she came home the next day.
Yeah, now that's kind of what they told me. They just kind of want to observe you, after the procedure there. So you may have to stay a night in the hospital, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks, Paul. I'm glad to hear someone else has had that procedure before. Very reassuring. Thank you. And okay on your location there. All right, we clear it, Paul, and now we go to my neighbor Milo. You're going to be my tail gunner, Milo. So come on in and have a cup with us, and stand by Rich. K8OID, this is N0AJ.
N0AJ, good morning there, Jim, K8OID. Good morning to you, Spade. Good morning to Connie, will you, from Allison. It sure was good to see you yesterday, by golly. And we're thinking about the surgery there with the pacemaker, Jim, and all the best wishes. God bless, and I think it's going to be okay. If you need somebody to pick up the net for you, Jim, I'd be glad to do it. We'd be glad to do it. Boy, it was good to see everybody yesterday. I think we had over 20 people. I'm not sure of the exact count, but there were a lot of people there yesterday at the IHOP, and we were glad that the birthday cake didn't catch on fire, but I think Bill had a good birthday. We celebrated really good. Yeah, and by the way, talking about hospitals, I've got a doctor's appointment on the 30th, and I don't think it's going to be anything too bad. We'll just see what's going to happen there. We'll be thinking about you, Jim. Anyway, next Saturday or whenever it is, I can pick up the net for you, and we'll just take care of that. I want to say good morning to my neighbor Gary. We missed you yesterday, Gary, but good to hear you this morning on the radio, Gary. 44 degrees over here. 44 degrees over here. We got 44 degrees over here, Jim. Take care. Have a good day there, Jim. Say hi to Connie from Alice and me, okay? K8OID 73.
Old Apple Farmer.
Okay, very good. I got OAF in there as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna send it over to Rich here now. I've already run into his time here quite a bit, so we better let Rich take over here. He'll get you on the list there, Andy. So, Milo, it's good to see you and Dave over there. Actually, I forgot my billfold yesterday, and Dave was kind enough to loan me $10 there to pay for my pancakes. So there you go. I got a card already going to Dave there with his $10 in it. So anyway, Milo, it's good to see you. And I just listen around next Saturday and see if anybody picks it up. Steve said that he'd be glad to pick it up, so you guys can find it out for it, I guess. But anyway, Jerry, it was good to hear you this morning, and Pierre also, K0VW, K9EYE, and Andy, old apple farmer there. But let's go over to Rich. Rich, K0PIR. Come on in, Rich, and take over the net, N0AJ.
I'm glad to see that old wallet trick is still working for you.
Yeah, it's still working there, Jerry.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And good morning. It's 41 degrees here, Jim, 41, and I'm ready to pick it up.
Okay, Rich. Well, go ahead and put Gary and Pierre and Andy on your list there. I guess you've already done that, but I want to thank everybody that checked in. We've got 46 degrees here, Rich, going to 65 today. So you have a good net, and thanks to everybody that checked into the net this morning. And maybe we'll see you next week. We're not sure, but anyway, everybody have a good day. And the week's coming up. This is N0AJ, handing it over to K0PIR. Take it away, Rich.
Okay, thanks, Jim, and you take care. I'm sure everything will work out, and we'll probably hear you on next Saturday. Have a great weekend. And good morning. This is K0PIR, Kilo Zero Papa India Radio. The handle is Rich, Romeo India Charlie Hotel. QTH is Pierre, South Dakota, and I'll be your net control this hour. The Breakfast Club meets daily from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. on 3973 kilohertz. Our old-timers are never forgotten, and newcomers are always welcome. You don't need to be a member to check in. Just have a general class license or higher. Breakfast Club Net is non-controversial and non-political. You can find out more information at www.hamdata.com. That's it's www.northamerica9breakfastclub.net. That's northamerica9bc.net, breakfastclub.net, and go to that website and you can get the information. Okay, first let's have a moment of silence for our silent keys and in honor of our nation's veterans. Okay, thank you for that. And I'm running about 300 watts into a wire antenna. And if the smoke lets out, you'll be the first to know. I am running ham.live, and I did pick up the last three, VUW, EYE, and OAF. I got Andy on there, but let's look for mobiles and portables first. Any mobiles or portables, call now. Okay, nothing heard. Any remotes that are short time? Remotes that are short time, call now. All right, nothing heard. And let me tell you who I've got. I've got K0YEQ, KD0CIV, KA8OID, N0YPD. Got K0VUW, K9EYE, AC9LV, and WB0OAF. Who else wants to get on the list?
November 9, Oscar Romeo Delta, N9ORD.
Alpha 4, Juliet Victoria, AA4JV. Good morning.
WA0HFO, Whiskey Alpha 0, high frequency oscillator.
Whiskey Bravo 0, Golf Alpha Charlie.
Okay, a big pile up at the beginning. I got ORD Milo, KRX Brad, JV Joe, HFO, and GAC. Who else wants to get on the list?
November 9, Oscar Romeo Delta.
5, Quebec Charlie.
Okay, yeah, I got you, Bob, and I got W5QC. Anybody else? Okay, we'll get going here. First one on the list. Good morning, Fred, K0YEQ. Come on in and stand by CIV Dolores.
Well, good morning, Rich. Good morning, everybody. Out there on the Breakfast Club. Excuse me, a little bit foggy here this morning. I've got 43 degrees, get it up to 63. Supposed to be a pretty good day here. So I guess I better get my throat cleared up and see if I can get to talking better. Have a good one, Rich. K0YEQ.
Okay, it sounds like old Bill AFD had been visiting you, Fred. Take care. Got you 43 to 63, and enjoy your weekend. KD0CIV, come on in, Dolores, and stand by Milo.
Hey, Dolores.
Morning, Milo. K0PIR, Rich. This is KD0CIV. Yeah, Rich, good morning to you, and Mr. B, too. You know, you're always weak here. I really appreciate you running this net live because I can follow along and I can just barely hear you call me, so it's good to hear you. Good morning to Jim. It was so good to see you yesterday at the breakfast, and you will definitely be in my prayers. And good morning to Steve and Yosho. Gary and Wildwood. Boy, I haven't heard you for a while. Good morning to you. And, of course, Milo. Always good to see you at the Breakfast Club there. Well, we are 49, supposed to go up to 66. Yeah, we're thinking there's a little cooler. Going to be sunny. Today is the Worldwide DX contest, by the way. So one of the clubs I belong to is going to have a potluck in connection with running the contest from the station down there. So I'm going to be down there. Now, I am not a contester, but you just might hear me calling CQ. And you know, again, I say I'm not a contester. I say that, but I know from experience when I get in these contests, I become a real bear. Oh my gosh, the adrenaline just starts flowing. So, anyway, fun. Let's see, what else? Oh, I'm taking a pot of stew down for the potluck, and yes, the bread lady doesn't forget the bread. So today it's going to be beer bread. So I have 2 loaves of beer bread that I'm taking down there also with the stew, though. So that's it. I'm looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'm sure all of you are also. So everyone have a great day. Thank you, Rich, for running the net, for running NetHam Live. I really appreciate that. K0PIR, this is KD0CIV.
Good morning, Dolores. Mike here, W8CJJ. Rich, if you'd put me on your list, appreciate it. Back to net.
Okay, got you down. And Dolores, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, big weekend. And enjoy your potluck. Thanks for checking in. And I'm working on another antenna, Dolores, so we'll see in the near future what happens. We'll break with Dolores, and next up is Milo, KA8OID. Come on in and stand by YPD Mike.
Hey, good morning, Rich. Thanks for pouring the coffee. And again, Dolores, it was good to see you and Norm yesterday for sure. Have a good one, Dolores. Best wishes here from Alice and me. Hey, I want to say good morning to my neighbor Gary. I think your Uncle Willie. Hey, Gary. The only thing that could have been better yesterday is if you had been there, but we hope to see you. See you soon, Gary. Take care. Best wishes to you. Hey, Rich. I've got 44 degrees in St. Charles with clear skies. Looks like it's going to be a cool day today. We were used to the 70s and the 80s. Well, we're going to have a high temperature today of 65. So there you go. Anyway, that's the story from here. Everybody have a good weekend. And thanks for pouring the coffee there, Rich. We sure do appreciate you. Net control. K88OID, big 7C there, Rich.
Okay, Milo, nice copy on you this morning, and I got your 44 going to 65, about what we got here. Have a great weekend, Milo. We'll catch you later. N0YPD, good morning, Mike. Come on in and stand by VUW, Gary.
Yeah, good morning to you, Rich, and good morning all on the Breakfast Club here. Let's see, here in Goodrich, North Dakota, we're at 35 going up to 55 degrees. And that's all to report here. Thanks for the hot cup, Rich. Have a good net. K0PIR and 0YPD.
Okay, Mike, great copy on you. 35 to 55. Enjoy the cool weather. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club. Next up is K0VUW. Come on in, Gary, and stand by EYE Pierre.
Okay, very good. Good morning to you, Rich, and Milo, and Dolores, and Jim, who just signed, Mike up in Ohio, and just the whole big group. Very good morning to everybody. 44 degrees in the woods of Wildwood, and when we least expected it. We got a little bit of rain. It might have come down pretty heavy for about 10-15 minutes and then dissipated. I don't think the whole thing lasted more than 25, but enough to put a little moisture in that 2-inch minus, try to get some of the powder off the top of the rocks. So there you got it. I bet you guys had a great time at the IHOP. Wish we could have been there, but that's the way things are. Got a good signal here, Rich. Thanks for the cup of coffee, and you have a great day. K0PIR in the group. K0 Victor Uncle Willie.
Morning, Wally.
Hey, Beeve.
Okay, Gary, a real nice copy on you. I got the 44 degrees. Thanks for checking in. Have a great weekend. Next up is K9EYE. Come on in, Pierre, or stand by LV John.
This is K9EYE, Pierre in Crystal Lake, Illinois. K9EYE, where it is 40 degrees, 40 degrees. Today I'm getting ready for my Elmer to pick me up. We're going to the Algonquin Milky Club breakfast in Algonquin at the Golden Corral. Starts at 8 o'clock, so any of you guys can go. Sometimes we'll have anywhere from 60 to 95 people there. It's pretty nice. So it's the Algonquin Milky Club breakfast. And anyway, Jody and I went for a walk this morning, and I had a good time there, and ready to go to breakfast this morning. So everybody have a good day, and those out there, I'm waving a hand to you. Especially Bates and Gary for you today. So this is K9EYE Pierre, Kilo 9 Echo Yankee Echo, Crystal Lake, Illinois, saying ta-ta for now at 40 degrees.
Okay, Pierre, a nice copy on you this morning, and copied 40 degrees. Thank you for checking in, and Pierre, it's always great to hear you on. Enjoy your weekend. Next on the list is AC9LV. Good morning, John. Come on in and stand by OAF Andy.
Good morning, Rich. K0PIR. Good morning, Mr. B. He's probably there by you someplace there. Nice signal here, by the way, Rich. 300 watts here. Good S9 to 15 over at times there. Anyway, this is John, AC9LV, Rockford, Illinois, with 37 degrees, 37. A cool October day on the way up to about 59 with plentiful sunshine there. We'll take that any time there. They're just going to mess around the shop today. A couple more coax runs there and prepping stuff up for a GPS setup here to for frequency calibration there. A little Leo Bodnar GPS device there that we're setting up there for future consideration. So that's kind of fun. They're running coax for outside GPS receive antenna there. So more about that later there. Thanks for part it, Rich. AC9LV.
Okay, John, big signal into Pier this morning and copied your 37 going to 59. And I've got something similar to work on too. And I better do it while the weather's good. Have a good one, John. Next up is Andy, WB0OAF. Come on in, Andy, and stand by ORD Bob.
Yeah, okay there, Rich. Well, you're not real strong this morning like you usually are. Got you at an S9, you're usually 20 over, so the band is down a little bit. And, if you get a different antenna going there, that might help for these low times, who knows. Anyway, oh boy, it's chilly outside. I hope it doesn't rain. We'll have snow. It's 24 degrees. Can you believe that? Yeah, looking on the digital, 24 degrees on this one, and
23.8 on the other one.
Wow.
Cold. We're on the Pro 3 with the BM800, and it looks like it's modulating real nice. K0PIR, WB0OAF.
Okay, Andy, yeah, I'm working on this antenna. It's a 130-foot wire up in a tree, and I'm having trouble with one leg of it. I think if I get that over a limb, then I'll be set. So have a good one, Andy. Have a great weekend, and stay on the warm side of the door this morning. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club. Next up is N9ORD. Good morning, Bob. Come on in and stand by KRX Brad.
Is it going to be broadside, Rich?
Oh, it's east-west. Oh, no, well, north-south is the direction of the lobe.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
All right. Yeah, I wanted to pause there. Had a feeling there might be a comment or two. Hey, good morning to all. Good morning, Rich. K0PIR N9ORD. Top of the morning to you and everyone out here that can hear me this morning. I mean to tell you, the band is really going good. All morning from the Before Breakfast Club on. It's just been tremendous, to tell you the truth. And there you go. And current temperature is 41. Started out at 45 very early this morning, but I'm at 41 now. That might be the bottom. We'll see. That's all right. We can handle it. And no problem. Yeah, 41 degrees current temperature. Forecasted high today is 58 degrees, and it's going to be a sunny day. Clear sky. Oh, I'm telling you, I've seen the stars out there earlier this morning, and I mean, it's dark, you know. It's still dark. But in any case, that's what we got. And I know some of the boys were talking about earlier, were talking about their Breakfast Club number, the member of the Breakfast Club number. Well, is 2862. 2862 is my Breakfast Club number. And I got that certification on the wall, certificate, February 23rd, 2001. So there we go. But that just gives you an idea of the numbers and what year and date and stuff, you know. And yeah, it keeps growing, and that's the best thing about this group, boy. I'll tell you, they're just a fantastic group. Anyway, that's what we got going, Rich, and I got you in here solid 5'9" plus 15 over. It is clear as a bell. Doing a great job, Rich. As always, thanks for being there. K0PIR N9ORD.
Old timer never forgotten. W0TRD check-in. Morning, Bob.
Hey. Morning, Mark. There you go. Back to you, Rich.
Okay, Bob, and I picked up Mark. Was there another one?
Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar.
Okay, and I got you, Bob. Anybody else?
K9HKS, Juliet, Quebec.
How about a KB9QPQ of Quebec, Papa, Quebec?
Okay, K9HKS, KB9QPQ, and there was another one in there, a JQ.
Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec, Juliet, Quebec.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 0, JQJ. I got you on the list. And Bob, real nice copy on you. Got your 41 going to 58. And you have a terrific weekend.
I got my call wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the call?
Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec, Juliet, Quebec.
Okay, got you now. Let's see, who is that? That's Roger, right?
QSL.
Okay, got you, Roger. I had a different one in there. Okay, let's go back to the list and pick up KC9KRX. Come on in, Brad, and stand by JV Joe. KC9KRX, come on in, Brad.
Hey, Brad, he's calling you in, N9ORD.
Okay, we'll move along. He probably's on another net. AA4JV, come on in, Joe. Stand by HFO, Sam.
Okay, very good morning to you, Rich, and everybody on the net. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club. This is AA4JV, Clinton, Iowa. Where it's 39 degrees. Let me change that. It's 39.9, so let's say 40 degrees, 40 degrees. And clear. We had, the night before last, we had a really pretty good storm. It knocked out my neighbor across the street. It hit his service pole back there, knocked out his transformer, and it kind of went through his house, kind of ripped through a bunch of stuff. And it came out okay. I didn't lose any real expensive stuff, but he did lose a few things. But anyway, I was untouched over here, but except for the big bang. So anyway, that's what happens with this kind of unsettled weather sometimes. But anyway, my project this morning is I'm changing the ribbon on my old telegrapher mill, the one that I use. When I'm operating CW, I like to type like I did when I was in the military and the merchant marine commercial operator. It's kind of fun for me, and I keep a nice log too. Just kind of go back and review what you talked to, what the guy was saying on the other end. But anyway, you're changing that ribbon. You can still get those ribbons. You can get them through Amazon, actually. Any kind of half-inch solid black is what I'm looking for. But the problem is when it comes, the spools don't fit the machine. So I have to take the old ribbon off, strip it off the spool, and put the new ribbon on the spools. And that's what you feel like you're stuck in a cobweb or something, or you're a fly in a spider's web or something. Anyway, I'm doing okay. My fingers are full of ink. So, but anyway, everybody's coming in very, very good, and you as well. I'm kind of copying you about 15, 20 over, Rich, doing very well. So anyway, I'll turn it back to you, and a blanket good morning to everybody this morning. Everybody's coming in good. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club. This is AA4JV, over. Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey.
Okay, I picked up KF0TW, and Joe, yeah, real nice copy on you this morning, and it sounds like you got a good project ahead. Have a great weekend and enjoy the weather. Next on the list, WA0HFO, come on in and stand by GAC Walt.
Good morning, Rich. K0PIR, WA0HFO. Where we have a frosty 35 degrees here this morning, Rich. A little on the cool side, but it is October. In fact, it's the end of October. So, real good signals this morning, and we're hearing everybody real good. Good morning to the Breakfast Club. And I'd like to say good morning to a couple of buddies of mine up north of me, Tom and Lou. Lou, I hope your wife's doing better, and I hope you got her home. So, K0PIR to take it, and WA0HFO in Marshalltown, Iowa.
Okay, Sam, nice copy on you. Got your 35, and yeah, it's we're already getting there. We're getting into the end of the month of November, and hopefully better operating conditions. Have a great weekend, Sam. We'll talk to you later. WB0GAC, Walt, come on in and stand by QC Steve.
Hey, good morning, Rich. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club. This is WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie in Olathe, Kansas, where current temperature is 40, but trending down, so it's probably going to be colder next hour. It's supposed to get to a high of 63 today, Rich. We'll see. It's going to be cool here, which I suppose it's supposed to be for this time of the year. Let's see. Your signal's good here. 5x9, and you got great audio. And hat tip to everybody else. Good to hear you, Dolores. For some reason, your signal here, Dolores, this morning is very strong.
So I don't know if you got a new rig or a picture antenna or what, but whatever it did worked. So keep doing it, and give Mr. B a scratch. And with that, I'll be copying the mail. K0PIR, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie. Over to you.
Okay, Walt, nice signal. I got your 40 going to 63, and thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Next on the list, W5QC. Steve, come on in and stand by. CJJ, Mike.
Hi, K0PIR in the Breakfast Club. This is W5QC. Steve here in Pottsville, Arkansas. Good morning, Rich, and everybody on the net this morning. The band seems to be in real good shape. I'm hearing everybody real well. Nobody's in even close to my noise level. So I'll just say top of the day to everybody. Won't leave anyone out there. We have 54 degrees, 54 degrees, going to get up to 74 today. A little cooler, which is good, and tonight I have a forecast of some rain. I think it's just a 30% chance, but we'll take it if we can get it. And also, we have a better chance of rain later on, closer to the weekend. And anyway, so I hope we get caught up. I can get my leaves picked up and get them burned and get them cleaned up. Even though all the leaves aren't off the tree, I can put a good dent in it anyway where it won't be so bad to completely catch up later on. But anyway, my wife here in a little bit, fixing to take her to a friend's house. They're going to pack up and head to Galveston for a cruise, her and 3 other friends. And anyway, be going down there. I'll be bacheloring it for a week. So this afternoon, I'm thinking about 2 o'clock, since the dogs would be left alone. They wouldn't be alone very long in the house without going outside. I'm going to go up in the mountains with my 4-wheeler and look around a little bit. Still, well, they don't call it muzzleloading season anymore. They call it alternative weapons season. So I'm going to go at my spot for deer season in November. And won't be staying till dark or anything. I won't really be, I guess, hunting. But except see how things are looking, since I haven't been out there since last year. But we'll see how that goes. And try out my spring assist tailgate lower and upper. Testing it, it works real good. I've got a handle on it. It lowers it around the spring, keeps it going slow and low. And when I get it loaded up, and I pick up on the handle with one arm and get it closed and latched. So I think that's going to be a big plus for my back issue I have. But anyway, that's all I have. Everybody have a great day. 73, and thanks a lot for the hot cup of coffee this morning, Rich. K0PIR, W5QC, Steve here in Pottsville, Arkansas.
Kilo Delta, India Victor Victor. Morning, Robert.
Okay, I picked up KD9IVV, and fine business, Steve. Yeah, real good copy on you. Got your 54 to 74, just perfect temperature. Have a great weekend, Steve, and enjoy your research there. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club. WHCJJ, come on in, Mike, and stand by AJP David.
All right. Good morning, Rich, and good morning to all that can hear me. This is Mike, WHCJJ, here in Northwest Ohio. Rich, do you have a copy on me? I got you about S9. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Good copy on you, Mike.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I was going to ask you a question. Rich, temperature here is 42 degrees. I've been playing around with a little power monitoring meter, and I wonder if you've heard of it. It's from hamsource.com. It's called the Easy Meter. That's Echo Zulu meter. Have you heard of that meter, Rich? Go ahead.
No, I haven't heard of that one, Mike.
All right. Well, I was
going through my boxes of stuff here. I probably bought it as many as 10 years ago, I'm not sure, but it's a device that you can put in line with your rig to a battery, and you can monitor your current, and it kind of keeps the eye on the battery charge there. This would be like gel cells or whatever, but it measures anyway. Let's see, and it gives you a digital display. It uses anywhere from 6 to 20 volt DC, but the operating current is anywhere from 10 milliamps up to 40 amps. How about that? But I'm going to try, and it's got these, I don't know what you call them. They're red and black. Do they call them buddy pole connectors or something like that, whatever on the end? And I got to find the mating ones, but I've got a gel cell here, lead acid, whatever it is, the 12 volt gel cell, 9 ampere hours, and I'm going to hook it up to that and with the 7300 on very low power to see what it does. So I'm gathering that there is nothing on the 7300 that you can call up that would show your current flow. That's what I'm assuming, and this would take the place of that. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, and we'll talk with you later. K0PIR, net control. This is W8CJJ. Over.
Contact.
Yeah, go ahead, contact.
Hey, Mike, this is Joe, AA4JV. I got a good copy on you, so I'm assuming you got one on me. Now, you're using that, it's got a like a shunt on it, so you could put it in line with your battery, and so you could monitor your current and other things on there.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm in the process of installing the same thing here. I want to be able to monitor everything on my system. Now, of course, right now I'm running everything off a battery, running about 700 watts off a battery right now. But I'm in the process of doing that same thing and putting the bus bars in there and the whole thing. So yeah, I'm in the process, and it's a good idea to keep an eye on all that stuff. Anyway, thanks a lot. I'll turn it back to you there, Mike. But thanks, Rich, for letting me in here.
Yeah, just a comment back at you, Joe. Hey, I'll send you a picture of it, Joe. QSL.
Roger, and I'll do the same, but I'm still in the process of assembling everything, so it'll be a bit.
All right, yeah, I'll get you a picture. Back to net, W8CJJ.
Okay, Mike, yeah, those are probably power pole connectors, and yeah, I know what you're talking about. And if you look on your radio, the 7300, that bottom meter on the multifunction meter, that gives you an indication of power voltage. But what you've got is better, I guess. And I think like my KX2, Elecraft KX2's got a built-in voltage meter. I have to look into that for the 7300 and 7310 to see. I can't think of it offhand. But anyway, yeah, great topic, Mike. Thanks. Got your 42, and enjoy the experimentation. We'll catch you later. A0PIR with the Breakfast Club, K9AJP. Come on in, David, and stand by TRD, Mark.
Come on, Junior.
Hey, good morning, Senior. And good morning to you, Rich, and good morning to one and all here on the Breakfast Club this morning. This is K9AJP. David up here in Rochester, Minnesota. And currently we got clear skies. It's pretty dark out there. Clear skies, no reflection of light from the city. 31.6 degrees, 31.6. By golly, she's a chilly morning, but we got the fireplace going. And it's supposed to have a sunny day today and up to 55, and warmer tomorrow and warmer on Monday and even warmer on Tuesday. I think they're talking 79 degrees on Tuesday. So a couple nice days and then a big cool down they're saying comes and next week there for sure, just in time for Halloween. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend. And on the 7300, Mike, if you get down there on your meters, and the bottom line there says ID, I think that's inductance, and you can see what you're drawing. Anyway, K9AJP. Back to you, Rich.
Okay, yeah, David, that's right. And I'm I'm trying to think. My other radios, you can look and see in the menu what the voltage is on the battery and what you're drawing, like the Elecraft radios. And I can't think of it in the Icoms. Maybe the 7000. I don't know, but yeah, good thing to look at. Thank you, David. I got you 31.6. Have a terrific weekend. W0TRD, Mark, come on in and stand by VGO, Bob.
Good morning, Betty Lou. K0PIR, morning, Biscuit, buddy. Morning to you too, Rich, up there in Pierre, South Dakota. This is W0TRD. Good morning, Breakfast Club. And let me bring up my weather station. Boy, we got three things going at once here. 34.1. Oops, we just dropped to 34 goose egg. So we're still trying to find our morning low, Rich. Our barometer of 30.420 inches of mercury holding steady. No wind. Nice day once it comes in. Homecoming in Iowa City for the fabulous Iowa Hawkeyes. Hi. And we're looking at maybe 60 degrees, bright, sunny skies. Joe, for Juliet Victor, and Mike, CJJ. Don't know if it'll work. Go out to qsradio.com. He's got a bunch of meters there. I'm not sure if they are what you're looking for, but they sure are. He's got a selection of panel mounts and different types of meters for current. And I'm working on our Breakfast Club roster list, adding names and cities and states to the calls. We've got a nice Excel spreadsheet. But I came across November 8, Tango Charlie Oscar, and I'm on number 3634 on the BC roster, and I'm unable to find him on QRZ on the lookup. I did try some November 9s and some of that, still not pulling anything up. If anybody knows that call or a reasonable facsimile, email me or let me know here while we're running along so I can get him updated on this list. And so that's what we're doing this morning, running along with you, Rich, having a nice morning here in most stations, fine business into Iowa City. From W0TRD, Iowa City, best 7-3.
In the contact.
Yeah, go ahead, contact.
Hey, Rich, could I give Mike a call?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Mike, are you using the 7300?
Roger.
I think it might have already been covered, but you got everything you need on the radio to monitor your voltage, current, and all. Go into the menu and click on meter, with your stylus or finger or whatever on meter. And you can also have your waterfall on the same screen also. And that all kinds of good information on that screen. When you transmit, it'll tell you SWR, ALC indication, compression if you're using compression. It'll tell you your amperage draw on the bottom line, and off to the right it'll give you your voltage. Also, QSL?
Okay, Roger. I must have bought this easy meter when I ordered from MFJ that little 9040 QRP rig. So great. All the information is right on the Icom. Very good. Thanks, Steve. And Mark, could I have that call again, that November 8th station that you were trying to track down? Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Mike, it shows up on our roster as November 8th, Tango Charlie Oscar.
Roger. November 8th, Tango Charlie Oscar. I'll check it. Thanks. Back to net, W8CJJ.
Okay, Mike, I know what you're thinking, though. It's just fun to have that extra stuff, because that's why we go to hamcation and hamvention. I see a booth in hamcation and hamvention full of that stuff. Have a good one, Mike, and enjoy playing around with it. And Mike or Mark, give Marley a pat on the head, and I'll look up that call too in my log later. Okay, we'll break with Mark, and man, I'm running late. I got a bunch on the list. WB9VGO, come on in. Stand by HKS, Jim.
Okay, yeah, let me... Okay, I pissed the guy up. Oh, that's what I did. WB9VGO, I've been playing in the contest, so I'm on my other radio. I'm on my 850 with a hand mic. And in the meantime, I'm using the foot switch, and I'm seeing my other rig. I'm saying, what's going on? Okay, I figured it out. WB9VGO, 41 degrees going up to 56. I won't hold it because you're just about running over, so I'm going to go back to the contest. 73, WB9VGO.
Okay, Bob, I'll look for you later. Have a good one. And this is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club. K9HKS, come on in, Jim, and stand by JQJ.
Okay, Rich, K0PIR, this is K9HKS. Jim, it's Sterling in Northwest Illinois. Say good morning to you and to the whole group here. I thought David went back to bed, but doggone it, he's still in here. And good to hear everybody here this morning. I still stuck here on 39 degrees here in Sterling, and it's only supposed to get up around 58 today, so it's going to be kind of a cool day, but oh well, it's better than a lot of snow or something like that, I guess. And we had a little bit of rain the other day here, so that helped out some too. Anyway, Rich, you're coming in real good with that new antenna there. Got a real good copy on you, so I don't know if it's good band conditions or if the antenna's working. You're about as strong as I've heard you here lately. So have a good one. Catch everybody another day here. K0PIR, this is K9HKS, Jim at Sterling in Northwest Illinois.
Okay, fine business, Jim. Thank you. And yeah, I've got more work to do on it. I think good band conditions. Have a good one, Jim. We'll talk to you later. KC0QJQ, Roger, come on in. Stand by TW Gary, and I'll get to Dave after that.
K0PIR, KC0QJQ, good morning, Rich and everybody on the Breakfast Club here. Roger from Dawson, Minnesota. Checking in right now, one for the cow. We got 32 degrees right now with bright sunshine coming in today. So looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Hope everybody has a great weekend coming up, and we'll catch you again next time. KC0QJQ, 73, Rich.
Okay, Roger, thanks for checking in with us. And 32 and sunny. That's beautiful weather. Have a good one. KF0TW, come on in, and then I'm going to talk to Dave.
K0PIR, Rich and the Breakfast Club, good morning. I have 49 degrees here. Getting ready to go to the OT100. Arrived there this evening around 9, something like that. Thanks for running it. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey Gary in Rolla, Missouri.
Okay. Fine business, Gary. 49, and yeah, that's going to be exciting. We got one of those races out in the Black Hills. Have a good one, Gary. Dave, I've got 3 on the list. You want them, or you want me to run them?
Go ahead and finish them out.
Okay, thanks. Tom, K0FCG, come on in. Stand by IVV, Rick.
Hey, good morning to you, Rich. Big good morning to you and all my good friends here on the good old Breakfast Club here on a Saturday morning. And it's a little bit cooler here in my part of the Ozarks than it has been recently. It's 58 degrees. We've been having early morning lows up around 70 degrees, but evidently we've had a little bit of a cool front move through. And what do we got on the agenda here? We've been spending the biggest part of this week going to
granddaughter's basketball tournament. She's the youngest of my 8 grandkids. She's 14, and I think she's 14, either 13 or 14, but she's in 8th grade in one of the local rural schools here, and they've been participating in a big basketball tournament. I think it winds up sometime today, but Grandma and I aren't going to be able to attend her game today. We're headed up north, Rich. About 2 years ago, there was a big wildfire, well, it wasn't a brush fire, it was a wildfire that got started up a little town southwest of Columbia, Missouri. A guy's combine caught on fire and ended up burning about 2 acres of soybeans and corn that they were trying to harvest. But anyway, it got into a little town up there where there was a little church that my family, my mom's side of the family, helped organize that church back in, I think, the mid-1800s. And they were able to save the little church. It didn't completely burn, but they've spent the past couple of years, they got together some money and redid it, kind of not rebuilt it, but refurbished it, or rehabbed it, I guess would be the proper word. And they're having a rededication event this weekend, and of course we got an invitation to attend. So to honor my father and mother and all the relatives on that side of the family, we're going to make a trip up there and attend that rededication. Probably run into some folks that I haven't seen for a long time, so we're kind of looking forward to that. That's it, Rich. Give Mr. B a scratch and a pat. I don't know anything else. You've got pretty decent signal in to good old West Plains, southern Missouri this morning. You're running about a S9 with no noise level, so good solid copy. There we go, Rich, K0PIR, and the good old Breakfast Club. This is K0FCG. Back to you, Rich, 7-3. Contact. All right, Tom. Hey, Sherman.
Okay, standby contact. I'm running late, and Tom, I copied your 58 going to 73. Have a good one, and this is K0PIR. I've got 2 on the list. KD9IVV, come on in, Rick, and stand by MAR, Jake.
Hey, good morning, Rich. Boy, you are sounding good here in Spring Bay, Illinois. This is Rick, Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor. 39 degrees going to 61. Beautiful fall day here in the River Valley, north of Peoria. Back to you, Rich. Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor.
Okay, thank you, Rick. Got your 39 to 61. Have a terrific weekend. Oh, hey, Jake, were you following me yesterday? N0MAR. I got on the wrong net. I was looking for the RV net, and I ended up on the 3905. Come on in, Jake.
Yeah, I wasn't following you. I thought you had it on your TV there. You know, I was watching on TV. The YouTube channel that you have there, and it said, okay, we're going there, but it was a lot of fun, but man, oh man, you're a popular guy, I'll tell you what, everybody wanted your contact, and mine too, I guess, as I was a new guy, and it worked out okay for both of us. It was a fun time, and I'm glad we had an experience together there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, it surprised me, and it was fun. I don't know if I could do that every night, though.
No, I can't. I couldn't do it either every night. It was a good time. After I figured out what was going on, and you had a nice list going there, so I could actually keep track of what was going on. Besides my piece of paper and my chicken scratching, man, oh man, I had a lot of stuff wrote down on that to make sure and I got a hold of the people I wanted to get a hold of too, which was another good thing, because that WW5DD Mobile out there in New Mexico, he was strong here at my place. So anyway, I want to tell you the temperature here. Let you know that before I move on here and forget it. 26 degrees was the low this morning, and it's moved up to 30 degrees right now, so it's warming up a little bit. Go ahead. N0MAR, back to you there, Rich.
Okay, Jake, thanks. I got your 26 or 30, and enjoy your weekend, and maybe I'll catch you on another frequency. Okay, Dave, sorry about running late. I picked it up late. We've got 41 here, and I want to thank everybody that checked in with me. Have a great weekend. And over to you, Dave. Have a terrific net. KF0XQ, K0PIR, 73.
All right, Rich. Let me go ahead and give you my temperature. It's 45, and we're headed for 66 today, and we have severe clear out there right now. Thank you for all you do for the BC. I know it's highly appreciated, and you do a great job. Have a great weekend. Break with K0PIR. Good morning, everyone. This is the Breakfast Club, the 609 edition for Saturday, the 26th of October, 2024. The Breakfast Club meets every day on this frequency of 3973 from 4 a.m. till 8 a.m. Central Time. Different net control each hour. Your net control for this hour is KF0XQ, Kilo Fox 0 X-Ray, Quebec. My name is Dave. I live just outside the city of Rolla, south central Missouri. For those of you that are further out, not sure where Rolla is about 100 miles straight southwest from the city of St. Louis. So, having said all that, we're going to take check-ins in two groups. First, we're going to start with mobiles or portables. So, any mobiles or portables, and we'll throw remotes into that list, and remote stations too. Call now.
Alpha Bravo 0, Delta Kilo Mobile.
I hear a station way out there. I'm hearing some crap from 70 as well. Anybody else hear that station?
Yeah, I got a pretty good copy on them, Dave.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, go ahead with the mobile station. What's the call sign and name?
Yeah, Alpha Bravo 0, Delta Kilo. Dave in Kirksville, Missouri, 41 degrees. And I was trying to get some information from the guy my yellow contact about 4 QSOs ago. Back to you, over.
Okay, my pen gave out on me. It was Alpha Bravo 0, what was it again?
Delta Kilo.
Delta Kilo, okay, real fine. Yeah, I kind of lost him there a little bit, but he wanted some information from a couple QSOs ago, and maybe somebody else has got a better copy than I do. Maybe they give it a try.
That's the gentleman up in Kirksville, is that correct?
Name is Dave.
What's your question?
My question was, what's the name of the town where the church dedication is taking place, where they had the fire near Columbia, Missouri, over?
Okay, I heard something about a dedication in Missouri. I need somebody that can hear him better.
Yeah, he wants to know. He wants to get information from Tom about the church that burned near Columbia, Missouri, over. Tom, are you still in there? FCG?
He's chasing Mooch.
That's the name of the town is Woolridge, Missouri. Okay, copy Woolridge. That's good enough for me. It's near Columbia, it's near Missouri, so I just wondered because it's about 90 miles to the west. Okay, back in that 80 UK Mobile. Copy, please. Thanks for taking my check-in.
He turned it back to you, Dave.
All right, thank you. I consistently have trouble hearing him. But anyway, thanks for checking in, and from up in Kirksville. Take care. Any other mobiles or portables? All right, we're going to move on. Let's get started with the massive train wreck, folks. I'm going to buckle on my 5-point harness here and cinch down my helmet and get ready for regular check-ins. Go now.
Alpha Charlie 9 Lima Victor AC9 low voltage.
Alpha 4 Juliet Victoria AA 4JV.
Kilo Alpha 0 India Alpha.
India Delta KA8OID.
Kilo Echo 6, Golf Alpha Echo.
Whiskey Bravo 0, Golf Alpha Charlie.
Okay, the station ending in Alpha Alpha Echo, could you fill in your call, please? Was that Alpha Alpha Hotel? Okay, who had an Alpha Alpha in their call?
Alpha Alpha 0, India Alpha, Dave.
Alpha Alpha 4, Juliet Victor.
Okay, sorry guys. Let me tell you who I have. I got Joe. I got Gary. Not Joe. I got Rick. Rick was first. IVV. Then I got KF0TW. Then I got Brad out in Indiana, and I got low voltage. I got Juliet Victor. I got OID from St. Charles. I got WF0G from Mayo Show. I got the man from Ozark, AA0IA. Sorry about that, Sherman. And I got WB0GAC. That's Walt. Now, I know I missed a whole bunch, but it was pretty much a melee. Who did I miss?
November 0, Mike Alpha Romeo, and 0, MAR.
Okay, I got Jake, and somebody was behind Jake. Who was that?
Kilo Echo 6, Golf Alpha Echo.
India.
Okay, I got based out of that, and there was one more station. Who was that?
Kilo Echo 6, Golf Alpha Echo.
Okay, that's Dave down in Rogersville. Okay, who else wants to check in?
K9AJP.
Morning, David.
Morning, Jake.
AJP with broadcast quality signal. Okay, let's get started. KD0IVV, Rick, congratulations, you're number 2. Go ahead and make one.
Hey, good morning. This is Rick Kilo, Delta 9, India Victor Victor in Spring Bay. Kind of cool here. We're 39 degrees, going to top out at 61. So it's going to be just a nice fall day. We got just a dribble of rain here a couple days ago, maybe 0.3 is all. That's the first rain we've seen in a good 6 weeks, I'm sure. It is dry as a bone around here. Anyway, you're sounding really strong. I hope I'm doing the same. And good morning to you, and thanks for the hot cup. Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor.
Yeah, okay, Rick, you're 20 over. Doing great. Can't say more than that. Thanks for coming by, and take care. KF0TW, good morning.
KF0XQ, Dave and the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Again, talk to you over on a different band and mode, as you know. I've got 49 degrees. It actually keeps changing between 48 and 49, but I wrote down 49 anyway. And I'll see you this evening. Since this is the 609 edition of the net, I'll just stop right there. Thanks for running it. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey Gary in Rolla, Missouri.
All right, Gary, thanks for coming in. I'll talk to you later. I'm still not sure exactly when I'm working. I got the impression I was working ahead of you guys, but I'll stick around. I'll bring my sleeping bag, and I can crash in the back seat of the truck in that leather luxury suite. So anyway, thank you for coming by, and as always, have a good weekend. Well, we'll have a good weekend. I'm going to bring a few snacks. I don't know what you're bringing. I'm afraid to bring you anything because I'm afraid you can't have it. So bring what you want to bring, I guess. Take care. KC9KRX. Brad, you're up. Come on in and stand up, John. Low voltage.
KF0XQ, KC9KRX. Good morning, Dave. Thank you for doing it this morning. Good morning to all on the net. Hope everybody's having a good morning. 44 degrees. Thanks for doing it, Dave. We'll right along. KF0XQ, KC9KRX.
All right, Brad. Good copy from Indiana. Thanks for dropping in. Take care. Have a safe weekend. AC9LV, good morning, John. You're up. And then stand up, Joe. Juliet Victor.
Good morning, Dave. KF0XQ, AC9LV, John here in Rockford, Illinois. 36 degrees, 36 on the way up to about 59 today. That's okay. It's not too bad. It is the end of October, pretty much. Plentiful sunshine today, so we'll take that any day there. That's all we got there. We're riding along here, working on a couple projects here in the background, just keeping the radio turned down a little bit and just copying all the mail. Everybody's sounding real good there. Thanks for ordering up good band conditions there, Dave. Back to you. Thanks for pouring it, AC9LV.
Morning, John.
Hey, morning, Milo.
All right, John. Good signal as always, 20 over on peaks. Thank you for coming in. Have a safe weekend. This is KF0XQ. My name is Dave. This is the Breakfast Club. Next on my list is Joe. Alpha 4, Juliet Victor. Hello, Joe. Come on in. And stand up, Milo.
Okay, very good there, Dave. KF0XQ and the Breakfast Club. This is AA4JV, my second check-in on the Breakfast Club this morning, and boy, the signals are just booming in, and no problem at all with the copy. And yeah, you're doing about your regular 30 over here. I don't have much else to report, just other than the temperature here right now. Let's drop down. It's 38. It was 40. Now it's 38 degrees. And it was clear when I walked over here to the shack earlier, maybe a couple hours ago. And today we were going to have a fish fry, but the people that were coming to enjoy some pompano and some redfish, and so they had a medical emergency, so we're going to have to postpone that. So I'll try to get out and get a bicycle ride in this morning to see if I stretch out some of these muscles of mine. Yeah, I've been over here doing a little bit of exercise as well. I've been listening. But yeah, no problem with the copies. And thanks for being that control, Dave, and getting me in here. KF0XQ and the Breakfast Club. This is AA4JV. Over.
All right. Thank you for coming by, Joe. You 20 over as well. I've getting lots of 20s this morning. Thank you for coming by, and sound great as usual. Have a great weekend. Take care. Sorry about the fish fry. That kind of stuff happens. Take care. KA8OID, you're up, and then stand up Steve in the O Show.
KF0XQ. Wow. Big signal, Dave. Holy moly, you're booming into St. Charles. This is St. Charles, KA8OID, in case you didn't know. What a signal. Holy moly. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody on the Breakfast Club. Let's say a blanket good morning there. We had a good time yesterday, Dave. We went to the Icom in Chesterfield, and Bill was celebrating his birthday yesterday. They had the fire department was standing by. The Chesterfield firemen were there, and everything worked out okay. We got a piece of birthday cake to share with Bill. And boy, we had a good time, and there were lots and lots and lots of people there, people I hadn't seen for a while, and we had a good time, Dave. We really did. It was good. I went with my neighbor, Dave, and anyway, it was a good time yesterday. Hey, I've got 43 degrees here at St. Charles, Dave, and clear skies. It's going to be a little bit cooler day today. We're going to be not going to get into the 70s, but you know what? It looks like next week we probably will warm up again, so it's the up and down roller coaster. 43 degrees, clear skies, southeast breeze at 5, 30, 37 on a rising barometer, and everything is good in St. Charles. You're sounding good, Dave. Thanks an awful lot. I hope everything goes well with you there in Rolla, by golly. Thanks for picking up the net. KA8OID, sounding good, Dave.
All right, Milo, 10 over S9, let's peaks to 15. Thank you for coming by, and always glad to have you. Yeah, you guys are getting 18 people, as Bill said earlier. I'm thinking you guys are going to have to close that restaurant and reserve the whole thing. And I'm surprised they let you have the cake and as many candles as you would have required. Fire department might not have been enough. Anyway, how old is Bill now?
86. I thought he and I were the same age, but I'm catching up to him. I'm catching up to Bill. I told him I was going to catch up to him. He's 86 and I'm 85, so. But I'll be in the same. We're going to be in the same situation. Anyway, it was a good time. Thanks, Dave.
All right, take care. Thanks for coming by. WF0G, Mr. Steve, you're up, and then stand up Sherman.
Hey, good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the Breakfast Clubbers on here this morning. This is Steve, the other Steve in Neosho, Missouri. And I'm looking at 52 degrees right now, and forecast to go up to 71. The church has got a trunk or treat and a chili cook-off this evening, and so I'm involved in that. And later today, I've got to get going on some my award-winning chili. That's the plan here, Dave. As everybody says, great signal, and everybody's coming in real well. I can hear that mobile up in Kirksville quite well also. KF0XQ, WF0G. Have a good weekend, everybody.
WN9AQQ.
Okay, I got the man from Hot Springs checking in. Got you, Bill. Anyone else like to be added?
KD0 south by west, just in and out, short time. Have to do some canning. KD0 SBW.
Okay, I need your location. Where are you located?
This is Tony from Wyoming, North Dakota, about 50 miles south and west of Fargo, North Dakota, out here in Flatlander country. 29 degrees, Dave. Check me in and out. KD0 SBW.
All right, take care. Enjoy. I think you got canning to do, so that's kind of hard work. So take care of it. Take care of that, and we'll talk to you another time, Tony. Okay, anybody else want to be added?
Kilo 7, Golf Lima, November.
Okay, let's move on. That guy from 70 answering me there. All right, let's move on. K0IA. Sherman, you're up. Sorry about messing up your call earlier. I just didn't pick the rest of it out. Then when I asked who had AA in their call, I got a couple guys answer me. So at least y'all were listening. Come on in and make one. And stand up, Walt.
Thanks, Dave. Not a problem with the calls. It's such a train wreck to begin with and everything. Well, you do an amazing job picking up anybody. Hope to see you at the Hamfest coming up in a couple of weeks. And let's see, I want to say hello to Steve, and I wish I was over there at the chili cook-off. Boy, that sounded great. I love chili. And let's see, Dave, I've been busy on the weekends. I haven't been checking in. I went through Rolla a couple of weekends in a row there. Good to see that highway between Rolla and St. James open. At least the eastbound was open all the way, and the westbound looked like it was getting pretty close to being open back up, so that was great. And my son lived pretty close to that town that had a terrible fire. I think that was last year, maybe the year before. Anyway, it was a pretty bad fire, and got into some homes and buildings and this, that, and other, and they were able to save as many as they could, but my son lived pretty close by there, and my granddaughter, she sure was upset. She had a friend that lived in Woolridge, and she was afraid that friend was going to lose her home, but anyway, it turned out she didn't, and but anyway, that's about all I have on this, and that's where Tom's family come from, Woolridge, the Stocks. Anyway, he's headed back up that way, and I hope he has a good trip. Back to you, Dave. You always do a good job. Your signal sounds super great as always, and have a nice day for everyone, and thanks a lot. AA0IA, back to you.
All right, Sherman, good copy. 15 to 20 over up here in Rolla from Ozark this morning. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you at Nixa for sure, unless something happens, you know. But at this point, I got a table, and I'll be there. In fact, I'll be a resident of Nixa the night before. So, all right, take care. WB0GAC, good morning, Walt. Come on in and stand up, Jake.
Yeah, 0Q.
from WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie in Olathe, Kansas, where the current temperature is 39, still trending down. We're supposed to get up to 63 later today. Well, we'll see. Dave, you've got a booming signal in here, 5x9 plus 20, but you generally do. Can you give me a few more details on that show down in, or that doings down in Nick's? I'm curious. KF0XQ, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie, over to you.
Yeah, the Nick's Amateur Radio Club, they have a ham fest every year. And if you look it up online, just look up NARC Fest, NARC Fest, and look it up and get the details. It's at a church, and I think it opens like at 8 in the morning on Saturday and runs till 1 o'clock. And that's kind of the last one of the year. And
something's wrong.
They always do a pretty good job. Turnout varies, but I've always had pretty good luck with buyers' attitudes there. It seems like I sell a lot of stuff there. I know Gary has. So, yeah, I'm going to go down the night before. I'm not going to set up the night before, but I don't like getting up at 3 in the morning and heading, out of town like that. So, I'm going to set up the next morning, but I'll get to sleep a little longer. But, yeah, it's put on by the Nick's Amateur Radio Club. You can go online and read about it. It's kind of like the last one in the area for the year until St. Louis Ham Fest over in Illinois in January. So that's what's going on, Walt. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks for the info. I'll look it up, Dave. Other than that, I'll be copying the mail till the end of the hour. KF0XQ, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie. Over to you.
All right, Walt. S9, 10 over at times. So thank you for dropping in. And always good to see you. Always good to hear you. All right, let's see here. Who's next? Jake, N0MAR. Good morning. Come on in and stand up 8.
Hey, good morning, Dave, and good morning to the group here. This is Jake N0MAR from northern Minnesota up here in Jenkins. Temperature up here, Dave, is 28 degrees, 28. Last night I touched on it earlier with Rich there, but I was watching him on his channel. He's got a YouTube channel that has ham radio related stuff, and he said there's something going on 7.268. So went up there, and it was the D-Expedition. I tell you what, we got about every state in the country calling me here, and the purpose of it is to try to get everybody to get 50 states. And well, I got that 50 states years and years ago, back in, I bet, 1991 there when the band was hot. Anyway, thanks again for being there, and we'll talk to you later on, Dave. You got a beautiful signal coming in here, Jenkins, Minnesota, up on top of Acorn Hill, which I think the deer and the squirrels are eating all the acorns there on the ground, so not too much cleanup anymore. N0MAR, back to you there, Dave.
All right, Jake, 10 over S9, but you sound louder than that. You got good audio. Thank you for coming by, and you have a safe weekend. This is KF0XQ. My name is Dave, and this is the Breakfast Club. Next on my list is Bates, N9UBI. Come on in and make one, and stand up Dave in Rogersville.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Here in the Breakfast Club booth, KF0XQ. This is N9UBI, based in Barrington Hills, Illinois, where the temperature is currently 39, going up to 55. Getting some American chestnut seeds stratified, all ready to plant them next spring. Appreciate you getting in this morning, Dave. KF0XQ. This is N9UBI clearly.
All right, Bates. Thanks for coming by. S9 all the way. Good copy from Illinois. Thank you for coming in. Take care. KE6GAE, good morning. You're up, and stand up, Mr. AJP.
Don't have a whole lot here this morning. We got 50 down here in Rogersville. Could go up to about 70. And people were asking about the Nick's AM Fest. Nick's Amateur Radio Club Ham Fest. Then you go to smnr.info and click on the Ham Fest tab. Get all the information they need for that. Other than that, that's all we got, Dave.
TAE back for episode.
All right, David, thanks for coming in, and we'll see you in Nixon a couple weekends. Which reminds me, I'm going to need someone to fill my net that Saturday on November 9th, I think it is, and I will get in touch with my Hefe, Mr. Bill, and let him know, but I'm not going to be here on the 9th. I will be in Nixa, Missouri. So, anyway, Dave, thanks for coming by again. Take care. K9AJP, my official relay helper on 40 meters to net controls that can't hear me. Come on in and make one, David. And stand up, Bill, AQQ.
Alrighty, good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the breakfast clubbers. And I must say, you got a nice sounding station there, and your mobile eye sounds great, you know, and Jake sounds good. Many others sound really good this morning, a couple light ones in there. But, yeah, it's always good to hear this morning, or during the day there. Yesterday on the 6-8 group, when they got to the 73 round, you were about 60, 70 miles away from home. You were sounding kind of tired, like maybe that luncheon really got you down. You needed a nap, but it was good to hear it yesterday for sure. Anyway, up here in Rochester, we got 30.9 degrees, 30.9. Heading down there, I think they said we might hit 29. Looks like it. I'll tell you, it's been dropping this morning. I think we started out at 34 there on the before breakfast club, and we've just been going down and down and down slowly. But the barometer's high at 30.37, so it's clear skies out there. And by golly, it's a little chilly, and no winds right now to speak of, but we are supposed to get some later on. And they escalate Monday, man. The winds are supposed to be 34 miles an hour, they're gusts, so it's going to be breezy, but it's going to be from the south, so it's going to warm us up there Monday and Tuesday, and then another big cool down. Yeah, here she comes. Anyway, good to hear you, Dave. Take care. Have a wonderful day. KF0XQ, K9AJP. Thanks for doing it.
All right, 20 over as always. Thanks for coming by. Take care. WA9AQQ, good morning, Bill. You're up. And stand-up check-ins.
Well, good morning, Dave, and all the breakfast clubbers out there. KF0XQ, WA9AQQ here in Hot Springs Village. Currently showing 60 degrees, and voice signals are pretty good this morning. Everybody's coming in loud and clear. That's a good thing. Although the time change is coming up here pretty soon, that's probably going to mess things up a little bit, but that keeps us nimble here. The amateur radio thing. Appreciate you getting me in, and everybody take care, and we'll catch you next time around. KF0XQ and the Breakfast Clubbers, WA9AQQ, Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. 7:30.
Okay, Bill, you running power today?
Nope, just 100 watts.
Yeah, I can tell, but you're still 10 over, so good job. Thanks for coming by. Take care. Okay, this is KF0XQ. It's 36 after the hour. I got 24 minutes left, and I'm at the bottom of my list looking for more check-ins.
W0TRD check-in.
Whiskey 0 Golf Tango.
K0YEQ. N0YPD. No, Mama 9, no, name of Mama.
Okay, this is what I have working backwards. I got N9DLB, and I got N0YPD, I got K0YEQ, that's Fred, I got AC0DN, I think that's Chris, I think I got your call right, Chris. And I got Randy ahead of him, and I got at the top of the list, I got the celebrated W0TRD. Good morning, Mark, come on in.
Oh boy, KF0XQ, morning, Dave. Been fun running along with you this hour. Good morning, Breakfast Club. Yep, my call is W0TRD. It is out of Iowa City, and we're still trying to find our morning low, Dave, 32.8. Just keeps taking a little tumble, tenth at a time. Barometer is flat at 30.4, 33 inches of mercury, holding real steady. Some wind out there, not much right now. Winds are calm. Going to be a big, bright, sunny day here in eastern Iowa, Dave. Heading up around 60 degrees with bright, sunny skies. Homecoming festivities. Town's going to be crazy. I'll stay here on the south side, hang out, and be cool. Other than that, that's about it. We'll just keep running along with you. Good morning to each and every one of you. W0TRD, Iowa City, best 7-3.
All right, Mark, 15 over. Thanks for coming by, and take care. Be safe. Have a good weekend. W0GT, Randy, come on in and stand up, Chris.
Hey, good morning, Dave. KF0XQ in the Breakfast Club. W0GT in West Burlington, Iowa. We have 38 degrees, Dave, going to 61, something like that today. Going to see some sunshine and going to warm up a little bit from here. Anyway, good morning to Mark. Good to hear you, Mark. Good morning to Chris coming up. Just a blanket good morning, everybody. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for the cup of coffee, Dave. KF0XQ.
Yeah, when you said cup of coffee, you hit 20 over, so you're doing great. Thanks for coming by. Take care. AC0DN. I think I got that call right, Chris. Come on in from Nebraska and make one. And stand up, Fred.
Hey, good morning, Dave, and the group. And yeah, you got the call right. That's the one I've been using anyway. 41 degrees at the unofficial reporting station in the backyard here. And I hope you can hear me. I don't know if I'm going to have a whole lot of power. I've got an old HW12 heat kit. We have a vintage net, 3977, 8 o'clock, the weekend before Halloween. We try to get all the HW12s running. It's a lot of fun. So you probably hear a lot of those on the air if you guys are bored after your net and want to scoot up to a few to 3977. Seems to be a lot of fun. And we'll probably have over 20. I'm sure of that. Anyway, back to you. Thanks for getting me in there. AC0DN.
All right, Chris. Good copy from Nebraska. S9 a little bit over at times. Thanks for stopping by, and you have a safe weekend as well. K0YEQ. Good morning, Fred. You're up. And then stand up, Mike, North Dakota.
Well, good morning, Dave. K0YEQ here in Wisconsin. I've got 41 degrees. I was outside here a little bit ago, and clear skies. It does feel damp from the rain we got the other day. We could sure use more, though. Boy, it's been dry. It's going to get to 63 today, be a sunny day. Should be a good Saturday. Dave, appreciate you running the net. Sounding really fine up this direction. Back to you, and good morning, everybody. K0YEQ 73.
All right. Thanks for coming by, Fred. Take care. N0YPD. Good morning, Mike. Come on in and stand up, Dave, DLB.
Hey, good morning to you, Dave, and good morning to the Breakfast Club group here. Yeah, nice band conditions up here. Good signal, Dave. You usually do. So, anyways, yeah, I thought I'd better get checked in with you. I've been visiting with a couple of friends here on the D-Star reflectors here. So, anyway, we're at 35. Going to 55. Not a bad Saturday. Got a small chance of some rain or snow mix here, I guess, on maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, I think here. I was kind of looking at the extended, so we'll see how that turns out. Thanks for pouring the hot cup up here in Goodrich, Dave. KF0XQ and 0YPD.
All right. Thanks for coming by, and you have a good weekend there, Mike. Maybe we'll catch you on D-Star one of these days. N9DLB, you're up, Dave. Come on in, then stand up again and check in.
Good morning, Dave, and everybody else who can hear me. N9DLB, Central Illinois. We have 35, Dave. Thanks for doing that. Appreciate it. Everybody have a great day. N9DLB.
All right, Dave. You're 10 over S9. Good copy from Illinois. Take care. Have a safe weekend. Thanks for coming by and checking in. Okay, Dave was my last check-in. This is KF0XQ, and my name is also Dave. And this is the Breakfast Club, the 609 edition. I'm at the bottom of the list. I'm looking for more check-ins. There's no waiting.
KG5FNB.
Okay, I got Tommy on the list. Who else?
Kilo Charlie 9 Alpha Yankee.
Okay, and I got Kilo Charlie 9 Alpha Yankee. KG5FNB. Tommy, give us an ASL report and stand up Alpha Yankee.
Hey, good morning to you there, Dave, and everybody on the net. This is KG5FMB. Tommy here in Hazel, Texas. Got 62 degrees this morning. Looks like we're going up to about 82 today. Plenty dry, no rain forever. They said this is supposed to be the wettest, one of the wettest months of the year, and we ain't got a drop this month, so there we go. But anyway, just wanted to jump in there and say howdy. Not, like I say, not much going on around here. Going to head up to the church in a little bit. Play some board games with some of the old folks, and then we're going to have a little meal, and then I'll probably come home and pass out in the recliner. But anyway, just wanted to say howdy to each and every one of you, and y'all be safe out there, whatever you do. KF0XQ, this is KG5FMB. Thank you, Dave.
All right, Tommy, S9 all the way. Thanks for dropping in from the Dallas area, and you take care. KC9AY, Dick, Indiana, you're up. Come on in and stand up check-ins.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Yeah, there's not much going on here. We've not had any rain either. I think this, we did have a little rain a day or two ago, just a sprinkle through, a couple of little sprinkles, and that was it. I didn't even go out and check the rain gauge. I still got a manual type rain gauge, but I didn't even go out and check it because I thought it wasn't worth it. But prior to that, we only had 700ths of an inch all month here in our area, so it's something else. We've got 41 degrees going to a high of 62 today, so it's cooled down, and then I guess it's supposed to warm up next week. Thanks for getting in there, KC9AY.
All right, Dick. Yeah, we're in the same boat here. We haven't had any rain, measurable rain to speak of for weeks, and my yard's all brown now. All the leaves are falling. They're dry as can be, and I'm kind of afraid to burn, so I'm not even trying to scoop them up yet. We usually tarp them and take them to the back by the edge of the woods and burn them, but I'm afraid to do that. So it's really tinderbox dry here, so we're just waiting. At least that's my excuse not to work on it. So Dick, thanks for coming in from Indiana. Take care. Any more check-ins for the Breakfast Club? There's no waiting. Come now.
Kilo 9 Sierra Tango Papa.
Okay, I got Paul, and before that I got Steve, and at the top of the list I've got Jerry with a G. K9STP, come on in and make one, Jerry. And stand up, Steve.
Well, I had to clear the frog pond out of my throat. Oh, not a good day. Anyways, I don't know what it's doing outside. I've got 41. The computer says it's 37. And it's going up to 63. So, other than that, I don't know much about the weather. And I don't know much in general. Yeah, it's going up to 60. Right now it's 40 degrees, going up to 62. And it's going to be sunny all day. So, hopefully everybody's got a good day planned. I know I do. Going to go out to breakfast with my friends. And maybe Joe will ride his bicycle by. So, we'll talk to you later. This is K9STP. Back to you, Dave. Thanks for being there.
WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta. Okay, I had the voice of Chesterfield checking in. Anyone else want to get added? I keep thinking I'm hearing somebody, but I think that's off to one side. So let's get back to the list. I got Bill on the list. Katie, Jerry, good working you yesterday, on and off, and thanks for running the 6-8 group yesterday, and enjoy talking to you throughout the week, as usual. I'm 40, so thank you again. Katie0YTH, Steve, you're up, and then stand up Paul, UEJ.
KF0XQ and the Breakfast Club. This is Katie0YTH, Steve over by New Budget. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Tom, and Milo, and Jerry, and Bill, and Gary, and Owen, Steve, Brad, everybody on the net. We're currently at 40 degrees. We're in I think so. That's not too bad. Don't really have any big plans for today. I gotta do the little things, but nothing very exciting. But anyway, Dave, thank you for running the net. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll catch y'all later. KS0XQ 80YTA.
All right, Steve. Thanks for coming by. Good copy on you this morning from up north. Take care. N9UEJ, Paul, you're up. And then stand at the voice of Chesterfield.
Good morning, Dave. Everyone on the good old breakfast club. N9UEJ, Paul here in Princeton. I just got my first cup of coffee. Sip on it. Had a slept in this morning. I got 35 degrees, 35. So woke up around 70, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, anyway, we hope it gets up there. And not a lot going on yet. I got to do some work at W9DON town, and just got to plan that a day or two coming up. Get that done for him, and that's all I got planned. So about 3 days, I should be on the net. Sounds great over here. N9UEJ.
Paul, you're probably the strongest I've heard you. You done anything to your station lately?
Just the conditions, I think. Everything's the same. I'm running a 3,000 usually, and I got that folded dipole I use, and that's it. I haven't changed anything.
Okay, well, you're a strong S9, and you sound louder than that. Well, thank you for coming by, and have a safe weekend, okay?
Yes, sir. You too.
All right. WA0. Yeah, I put a 9 there. Can you believe that, Bill? WA0AFT. Bill, you're up. Stand-up check-ins.
Well, you're not too far wrong. If you went about another 20 miles, so east should be in Nine Land. So, anyhow, good morning, Dave, and good morning to the Breakfast Club. This is WA0AFD. I am Bill, Chesterfield, Missouri, a suburb of St. Louis. So give or take, we are about 20 miles west of that stainless steel structure known as the Arch on the Mississippi River. 44 going up to 64, and looks like a pretty juicy day in the offering. Well, yesterday we had our breakfast at the IHOP. We had 18 in attendance, and they surprised me with a birthday cake. Now, they didn't put all 86 candles on it. They just put the number 8 and the number 6. So they didn't need a forklift and/or a fire extinguisher. It was a wonderful time and a wonderful experience. And then Bob, I don't know if you know Bob or not, W9EOJ, I'm sorry, W0EOJ, he's also a Rolla guy. We went down to Rolla and enjoyed the celebration of the 100th anniversary of the Department of Electrical Engineering. And I'll tell you what, and I did for the first time get to visit Triple E, the first time I've been there since they relocated to Emerson Hall. It was a wonderful experience, and when I talk to some of those young folks going to engineering school down there in Rolla, it gave me a breath of fresh air and a whole lot of hope for the future. We had stay fit, and just a real enjoyable visit there to the Double E department. I got to see the department of the chairman, and I got to say, what a wonderful, wonderful way to spend the birthday with my ham radio buddies, and then down to my alma mater down there to formerly MSM, UMR, and now MSU, Missouri Science and Technology. WA0AFD, that's enough, Bill.
Oh, it's never enough, Bill. Happy birthday, too, by the way. Sounds like you're going to have to close the whole restaurant down and get any more people in there.
Yeah, we've gone as many as 20, Dave, but I'll tell you what, not to worry. We've always got room for you, okay? WA0AFD.
Yeah, I had to go to Lake of the Ozarks yesterday, so I hadn't been up there in like 4 months, so it was time for a sales meeting. I don't know if it was worth my trip driving, but anyway, that's enough bitching about that. Thanks for coming by, Bill. Take care and have a safe weekend. Again, happy birthday. Okay, Bill was my last check-in. I've got about 7 minutes left. I got time for 3 or 4 more. This is KF0XQ. My name is Dave. This is the Breakfast Club. We're at the bottom of the list. No waiting.
W0SWI.
Okay, I got Brian, W0SWI. Come on in and make one, Brian. Stand up, check in.
Well, good morning, Mr. Dave. Good to hear you on the radio this morning. Just got up and put myself in front of this radio with a cup of coffee, and going to kind of try to enjoy a somewhat relaxing morning before we have to go to Stellar Dollar City and take in a festival thing down there with the family. So gonna do a little radioing, and anyway. But how you been? Haven't heard you for a couple weeks, or haven't been on the radio.
Well, I'm here every Saturday, but if you had a D-Star radio, you'd probably hear me more, maybe. Been working outside on repeaters. We did a work day on Monday over at Hancock, cleaning that mess up. You know, there was a time where that thing was all just cleared. This is a grassy hilltop, and now it's like a jungle taking over. Almost wish we had big equipment to knock it all down. Go ahead.
Well, I should have hollered. I would have brought the little tractor over with the bush hog and knocked it down for you.
Well, we're taking care of it. The guy doesn't want it completely cleared out. We cut all the trees away around the guy lines, you know, where the anchors were.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, Hancock's not that far away. Is that the 7-9 machine?
Yep, which is not working well. And I've got feed line, and I'm trying to find another antenna for it that I like. I don't want to pay full boat for a new 4-bay.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Have you looked at some of the bigger fiberglass antennas? A couple of buddies of mine have kind of went to that from the DB224s, went to the bigger fiberglass antennas. They were, you know, a little less than half the price and seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah, we got a super station master up there. But Brian, it just has not performed since that antenna was switched out with the 224 that was there before. It's a marked difference, degradation. And part of it may be the feed line itself. So we got a whole roll of half-inch. We're ready to swap it out. Anything else, Brian, before I let you go?
No, I don't have anything else. Stop by the shop sometime when you're coming through. I'd love to take you out to lunch and visit with you. But doing good, Dave. Sounds good. W0SWI.
Yeah, what's the name of where's your business located? What's it called?
It's in Richland, and the name of it is Splash Wireless Internet.
Okay, I'll look you up as soon as I have a moment to do that. Thanks for coming by. Take care. Have a safe weekend, okay?
Yeah, you too, W0SWI.
All right, break with Brian. Anybody else want to check in? We got about 3 or 4 minutes left.
Whiskey 0, Golf Delta.
Okay, I heard Earl, and I got Dale, and there was another station behind Earl. Who was that?
0HDS.
Yeah, it was almost an even Steven, but I heard the WJO. Like I got WJO, got Golf Delta, and HDM. Anyone else? Okay, this will probably be a good wrap. W9WJO, you're up, and stand up, Dale.
Yeah, W9WJO, morning. Well, we give you a quickie here. It's 34.9, supposed to get up to 63. It's calm out there, and that was good to see everybody down at Chesterfield yesterday, and made it back. Good to have my first cup of coffee. Thought I'd get in here and say hi before it's too late. So 7-3, catch you next time. W9WJO.
Okay, good signal as always, Earl. You're about 15 over. Thanks for coming in. W0GD, Dale, you're up, and then stand up the voice of St. Peter's.
Okay, good morning, Dave, KF0XQ in the Breakfast Club. You got a great signal here into my place here in McGregor, Minnesota today. And let's see, we got 22 degrees. Boy, it's cold. I should have stayed back in town. But I got to get up here. I'm in my cabin. I got to get the leaves cleaned up. shift done on Halloween. Oh, that's probably a bad time to do it. But anyways, I'm working on that here before I get disabled for probably about a month on that deal, and that's about all I got. We're going to 55 degrees today, so it should be a decent day here up at the cabin. So that's about all I got, Dave. So here, the singles are great. So Whiskey Zero Golf Delta back to you, Dave. Thanks for doing it.
All right. Thanks for coming by, Dale. You're my third Minnesota station today. That's kind of a rarity. But thank you for coming by. Always hear you real well. Take care. Let's get to the voice of St. Peter's. We've got 1 minute left here. N0HDM. Dave, come on in and make one. Then stand up the next hour net control.
Okay, Dave. Good morning, sir. Thanks for checking me in. N0HDM is my call. Name here is Dave. I am located in St. Peters, Missouri. Got a temperature of 44 degrees right now, going up to 65 degrees for a high, and it's been clear and sunny all day, with wind gusts up to 15 miles per hour. Might be a little breezy out there today. Went to IHOP yesterday and visited guys there. I thought there might have been about 20, but heard Bill out there today saying there's 18 people there. Pretty good group overall. To get to visit with everybody, but they get to see a few. And had a good time overall. So thanks for a piece of your birthday cake, Bill. It tastes very good. I'll just say good morning. I heard Earl out there. Good morning, you. Earl saw you yesterday. Bill and Steve, and good morning to all that can hear me. Thank you, Dave. Thanks for doing enough for us. Sounded good this morning, by the way. N0HDM.
Yeah, you're a little bit high on frequency, Dave, but not bad enough not to copy. I didn't even use the writ. You're about 20 over as well. So thank you for dropping in, and always good to hear you. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. N9LEN, are you here, Len? Are you ready to take over?
Okay, good morning, Dave. How'd your net go this morning?
Okay, Len, I had, with you, I got 34 check-ins, 12 states represented. My temperature here, by the way, is 45, and we're headed for 66. We got severe clear here. It's been nice weather, but we sure could use some rain, like in a major way. I would like to see 3 or 4 days of rain, just steady rain, because it is really, really dry here. Back to you, Len. N9LEN, let's take it, KF0XQ.
Okay, fine service. I was out of town, but it looks like we got about a half inch of rain the last day or two, so that's okay. Okay, Dave, thanks for all you do for the Breakfast Club. We're looking at you.
All right, 7-3, Len. 7-3 to everyone. Have a great weekend. This is KF0XQ. Something just happened to Len's radio.
I can still in business, but just barely, Dave. W0AFD.
Hey, Len, your amplifier popped out.
I'm having a problem here, I think. We'll see. See how things go.
You're back in now.
Everybody runs their net a little differently. I run mine differently. We're using the net logging data program, folks, if you want to see where you're at and who's checked in. I'll try to keep up. This is a busy net, but we'll see how we manage. So, a little bit of emergency traffic. Emergency traffic, call in 911. Okay, nothing, huh? How about any mobile stations? Do we have any mobile stations out there? Call in 9LEN.
Okay, nothing heard. I'll be looking for check-in somewhere. If I don't get you on the first round, I do stay here till everybody's all checked in. So don't worry about that. So looking for check-in, call in 9LEM.
Kilowatt Uniform 9 Sugar, KU9S. Good morning, man.
Delta Echo Hotel.
WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta.
W0 Golf Zulu. W9 WJO.
Whiskey 0, Golf Delta.
Kilo 9 Sierra Tango Papa.
Okay, here's who I have, and then I'll do another round of check-ins, and then we'll go through our list. I have KU9S, I have WA0, I have Gene, I have Whiskey 9, I have Earl, and this is K9STP.
Yep, K9STP.
Okay, who else would like to check in?
Kilo Bravo 9 Delta Echo Hotel.
W9 IBB. WJO.
Whiskey 0, Golf Delta.
Whiskey 0 Golf Uniform Sierra.
Okay, I have Farmer Jerry, I have Rick. Is it Whiskey 0 Golf Delta?
QSL.
Okay, I have W0GUS. Who else did I miss? N9UEJ. N9, I have you. Who else? Okay, that'll keep me busy for a little bit. Let's go back to the top of the list. How about my neighbor Jerry, KU9S? Jerry, how are things going? And stand by another fine day. Come on in, Jerry.
Hey, good morning, Leinster, and good morning to the multitude. Currently 30.5 degrees. I don't know what the high is going to be. I haven't looked at my phone to see when it's going to be yet. Anyhow, when you started, your signal went way down in the weeds, and I think maybe your amplifier might have popped out, but then you came back in. So maybe you have to keep an eye on that. I could tell you were in there when you dropped down, but you were just barely readable. N9LEN, good morning to you, and have a good day. Everybody else, KU9S, good morning all.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, Jerry. I'm not using the amplifier. I'm just using jack out to the 40-foot. Okay, we got you logged in. You are number 3 on the program. Jerry, I was out of town. About how much rain did we get the last couple of days?
Well, I got like 0.63 inches. 0.63 inches over the week. In other words, it was like Thursday, was it Wednesday night and Thursday morning, something like that. And it just, I didn't get much, but Trapper John, I think he got like 0.8 of an inch. But he's over in a tsunami area where he's at. He always gets more rain than I do. But it wasn't much. It wasn't even worth trying to even stay up to listen to the drops hitting the window. KU9S.
Okay, sounds good. We have you logged in, and we could use the rain. Okay, let's see. Next on my list is another fine day, WA0AFD, Jet Bill, and then standby New London James. Come on in, Bill.
Well, thank you, Lynn, and good morning to you, sir, as well as everybody else here on the assembly, known as the Breakfast Club, WA0AFD. I am Bill. I'm located in Augusta Field, Missouri, about 20 miles west of that big old arch on the Mississippi River. Well, then, according to AccuWeather, we're at 44, going up to 64. And as far as I know, it's going to be a real beautiful fall-like day, although I don't think fall is officially here yet. Anyhow, yesterday was the IHOP Gateway chapter of the Breakfast Club breakfast. We had 18 people in attendance, and yesterday was also my birthday, and they surprised me with a birthday cake. They were very kind, and they did not copy me with the one candle at a time. They just got the two numbers and got on there. Otherwise, we would have had to have a fire permit, a forklift, and probably a fire extinguisher. But good food, good fellowship, good time. And by all, what a wonderful way to spend my birthday with some dear friends and associates here by way of the birthday show, also known as ham radio. Again, we're at 44 going up to 64, and looks like a beautiful day. Thank you, W0AFD.
Okay, Bill, sounds good. Bill, are you talking off that Icom 751A?
I am, yes, I'm on the S718, and I am running an amplifier, and I'm also into the N9ORD not folded dipole, but band dipole that I got in Christmas subsystem from the A0AFD.
Okay, sounds good. We have Bill has 44 degrees in Chesterfield. Enjoy the day. Next to my list is the London Gene, W0 Golf Series. Gene, come on in for some fall breakfast cup coffee. Stand by all. Come on in, Gene.
Good morning, Lynn. Good morning to you and all those breakfast clubbers out there. This is Gene on Sweet Spirits Farm near New London in northeast Missouri. And right now, the temperature is 38 degrees. It's predicted to get up to 63 today and be sunny. Background noise is not too fearsome this morning. I'm glad to see that. So I'll say howdy doody to old Don, D-O-N, Larry, UFO, Jerry, KU9S, and old Chesterfield Bell, AFD, and Dave, HDM, and Steve, YTH, if he's hanging around. So, guess that's about it from here, Lenny. Thank you ever so much for taking the nap this morning. I'll surely look forward to next time. W0 Golf Zulu.
Morning, Gene. WA0AFD said that.
Yeah, old Chesterfield Bill down there. Yeah, he and I have been around a while, haven't we, Bill?
We've been down a few laps. You got that right. Sorry about that after this, WA0AFD.
Okay, Gene. We have you logged in. You're number 5 on a net logger program with 38 degrees, a regular checker-inner. Enjoy the day. Next is another one of our Breakfast Club net controllers, besides Bill, W0AFD. That's Earl, W9WJO. Earl, come on in for some fall Breakfast Club coffee. Stand by another one of our net controllers, Quentin Jerry. Come on in, Earl.
Yeah, good morning, W9WJO, Quincy, Illinois, and yeah, we've got a chilly morning here. It's 34.6 and falling, and we've lost a couple tenths or so since last hour, but wasn't that long ago. But anyway, I think it's supposed to get up to 63 or something like that. Calmed it today, and the last little rain we had was only 1400 a couple days ago, and yeah, we had a good time down at IHOP there yesterday, and Bill, I hope you got your phone back there. Doug and I were doing some detective work, and I was going to call you and make sure you had wasn't your phone that started ringing there, so if you see a few calls from me, that's what it was. Anyway, and yeah, I guess that's about it for this morning. We're still working on our first cup of coffee here, and looks like it's going to be a calm day out there today so far. So, back to you, W9WJO.
Quick contact, please.
Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, yes, we met up with Doug and I received my phone and some other things. So, and it was good, Bill, because I was able to take it to Rolla, which is on our trip. It's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. Thank you very much, Earl. W80AFD.
No problem. Just glad to get it back to you.
Okay, this Earl. He's another one of our best controllers for the Breakfast Club. We appreciate all he does. 34 degrees in Quincy, Illinois. Enjoy the day. Quinton Jerry's next, another net controller. K9SCP. I got to stand by another net controller, Farmer Jerry. Quinton Jerry, come on in, get yourself some fall Breakfast Club coffee from N9LEN. Stand by Jerry.
Well, thanks, Glenn. Thanks for the fall Breakfast Club coffee. I've got a batch of Mississippi Mud going for the weekend. It'll be ready for tomorrow morning's net, so at 7 o'clock. So it's 40 degrees, 37 degrees. It's a drop, and it's going up to about 63. So it's not going to be a great day. It's overcast and cloudy, but it is what it is, and we'll make do. So I'm going to go to breakfast with my ham radio friends, and we'll have to see who we can talk about, and we'll talk and discuss, and we'll solve all the world's problems. So hopefully everybody's got a good one. And back to you, Len, and thanks for the call. Breakfast Club Coffee, K9STP.
Okay, Jerry, we have you at 37 degrees. You are number 7 on the net logger program. Thanks for all you do for the Breakfast Club. We appreciate it. Okay, next on my list is Pilot Jerry. Jerry's another net controller. Always net controllers checking in. Very good. KB9GH, Jerry, come on in for some fall Breakfast Club coffee. Stand by Springville Rick. Come on in, Jerry.
Okay, N9LEN, one of the old Breakfast Club, Janesville, Wisconsin, KB9GH, Jerry, Prairie City, Illinois, where it's sunny, 36 degrees. Today we're going to have a high today of 72. Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. And I look too far ahead. No, high today is 61. That's next week, I guess. Monday. Well, it's Monday. So, I'm going to have a little 34 degrees. Sunday. Tomorrow, Sunday, high of 64 and 42 on Sunday night. And a chance of rain later on in the week. 40% chance on Wednesday. Present temperature outside is 36, 86% humidity, 30 got 45 on the barometric pressure, and that's rising sharply. And wind is north 3 miles an hour. And I think the beans are pretty well wiped out down here. Still corn left we picked up down here, but the beans I think are pretty well harvested. Have to look to find a bean field anyway. That's it from here, Lynn. Thanks for doing the service. N9LEN, Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Echo Hotel.
Good morning, Jerry.
Morning, Dennis.
Jerry, have most of the farmers now harvested all their crops?
Well, there's still a little bit of corn out there left to harvest, but the beans are all out there around here, so that big train station down there where they load all the grain cars down there at Key Dairy. They're piling it outside now. Looks like it's about got all they can pile outside. I went by it last night. Looks like they'll be shutting things down until they get some more trains or get it moved down somewhere or another. KB9DEH.
I imagine with this lack of rain, all the farmers are pretty happy about that. They didn't have to use their dryers, and they got everything done. QSL?
QSL.
This Farmer Jerry, he's another one of our net controllers. His call is KB9DEH. Enjoy the day.
You too, KB9DEH.
Okay, next on my list is Spring Bay Rick. Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor, and then Standby Dale in Minnetonka. Spring Bay Rick, come on in, get yourself some fall coffee from N9LEN.
Who were you calling, Lynn?
Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor, Rick.
Mr. IVB, you're up. WA0AFD.
Okay, he may be checking into the IBAC net. Oh, we'll get back to him. Okay, let's go up to Minnesota and let's see what Dale's up to. Dale, W0 Golf Delta, come on in, get yourself some fall breakfast cup coffee, and then stand by Brandon Gus. Come on in, Dale.
Okay, good morning, Len, N9LEN, and everybody in the Breakfast Club. This is Whiskey Zero Golf Delta Dale, and today I'm at my cabin in McGregor, Minnesota, which is basically 60 miles west of Duluth in the middle of nowhere. So, anyways, we got 21, oh wow, I went to 21 degrees now, yeah. And I got to clean leaves out, and we're going to 55. I'm up here because I'm getting my hip replaced on Halloween of all days. And so I got to get taken care of all the yard work and stuff up here before I do that. So I'm here, and let's see, going to 55. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be about enough wind to help me get the wind or get the leaves pushed up the yard to where I can just drive them into the woods, which is what I usually do. And that's about all I got. Just one for your count, and just kind of sitting around enjoying the net and having a cup of coffee. So N9LEN, Whiskey Zero Golf Delta. Thanks for running, Len.
Okay, we got the lowest temperature so far, 21 degrees. Well, that's pretty much where things are going to be headed the next few months. Dale Carlos, W0 Golf Delta, Minnesota, with 21 degrees. Enjoy the day. Let's see if Springville Rick came back. Rick, are you back? Okay, how about Gus, W0GUS in Brandon, South Dakota. Gus, come on in for some breakfast with coffee from N9LEN. Stand by Princeton calls. Come on in, Gus.
Okay, thank you, Len. I appreciate it. And let's see. It's 28 degrees, heading to 58 here today, and not much going on. I got to get the mulching plug in the rider and get some of these leaves chopped up. And they're about 4 inches deep in the front yard, it seems like. Other than that, nothing else going on. I do appreciate the cup of Breakfast Club coffee. In about 10 minutes, I'm heading to the Iowa QCWA net there at 3940.5. So that's the skinny. Thank you again, Len. Appreciate it. W0GUS 73.
Okay, folks, we have here 28 degrees. We're number 11 on the net logger program. The regular checker winner. So you take care. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, Len.
Okay, next on my list is Princeton Paul. N9UJ. Paul, come on in for some fall coffee. And then we'll be looking for more check-ins. Come on in, Paul. Okay, Paul, sounds good. What kind of kid are you taking care of? Just orange cabbage, chicken sales, trailer house. The things are doing in their place, and I go over and feed him and make sure his weather's clean, and play with him for a little while, and he likes it.
Okay, cheers. I've got a cat now. She adopted me, and so she's my buddy. She keeps all the squirrels and the chipmunks and the rabbits, so she earns her keep. A female hunter for sure. And occasionally I'll get a hole and a mouse at my doorstep. Okay, Paul, enjoy the day. We have you at 33 degrees and number 12 on the Net Lager program. Here's our good room. Is Springville Hope come back yet? Okay, well, look at the check-in. We'd like to check into the Justice Pipe now, 1901.
Romeo Delta, N9ORD.
ORD, but there was somebody else, I thought that doubled with you. What was that other call sign?
November 9, Delta Lima Bravo.
N0HDM.
Okay, N9ORD, N9DLB, N0HDM. Who else would like to join us this morning? United, I'm going to pick you up next because you're United. So why don't you come on in, get yourself a breakfast, 12 coffee from N9OEM, and stand by N9ORD. So United, come on in. We got you. It's John. He's located in Madison Heights, Michigan. And did you say 38 degrees, 38?
I believe he said 39, man. 39, John? I'm pretty sure he said 39, WA0AFB.
Yeah, that was 39 degrees, N9ORD. Morning, Bill.
Okay, next time on this is N9ORD. Come on in, get yourself some small breakfast cup coffee from N9OEM. Stand by N9DLB. ORD, come on in.
All right, good morning, Len. N9LEN, N9ORD, and we did hear John out there, and then Bill was in there too. Good morning. I just kind of turned the radio back up. It was down for a while. But good morning, Len. I have 38 degrees. My current temperature is 38 degrees right now. And forecasted high today is 58 degrees. It's going to start out as a sunny day. I can see that. And it's supposed to be sunny all day long. But it's been falling down. I've been here since quite early with the Before Breakfast Club, and when I started out I had 45 degrees. Now I'm down to 38 degrees, but I've been on the radio too long already. Anyway, good morning to all who can hear me. Len, you always sound good. Got you in there really, really good. So you have a real good day, and enjoy checking in with you. Take care, and we'll talk to you again. N9LEN, N9ORD.
Okay, so we have you logged in. That's 38 degrees. Room number 14 on the Net Lager program. Enjoy the show.
73s, Len. Take care. N9ORD clear.
Next on my list is Freeport Dave, N9DLB, and Mr. Dave, stand by N0HDM. Dave, come on in for some fall coffee from N9LEN.
Sorry about that. I lost my foot. N9LEN, N9DLB. 35 here, Len, in Freeport. Thanks for doing that. Have a great weekend. N9GLB.
Okay, guest 2, he's transmitting from Freeport, Illinois, and he has 35 degrees. So enjoy the day, Dave. Thanks for checking in. Okay, next on my list is St. Peter's Day, N0HDM. Then we'll be looking for more checkups. Dave and St. Peter's, come on in and say and enjoy some more breakfast coffee on that night area.
Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Don. And good morning, Liz. Thanks for doing that for us. N0HDM is my call here. Name here is Dave. And I have a temperature of 44 degrees here, going up to 65 degrees. Clear and sunny all day. Wind gusts are 15 miles per hour. We got a breezy today. Went to the IHOP yesterday, breakfast at IHOP yesterday morning. Had a good time visiting with several people. Didn't get to visit a lot of them, but got to see a few familiar faces. That table's pretty long. It's hard to get on to see everybody. So many people show up. It's always a good time. And happy birthday to you, Bill. The cake was very good. We finally got our sample voting ballots in the mail yesterday. Been wondering when we were going to get them. Some friends of ours went to vote early. They had to wait 2 hours in line. I'm wondering if it'll be any longer than that on the regular voting day. But I think we're going to try to go early one day next week. Get that out of the way if possible. Hopefully I have to wait 2 hours though. Not looking forward to standing in line for 2 hours, but we'll see. I'll just take a moment to all that can hear me out there and turn it back to you then. Thanks for doing that for us. N0HDM.
Hello, Dave.
Morning, Dave.
Jerry, then, Earl, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't get to say hi as much yesterday, so I'll do it this morning.
Good to see you again, Earl.
Yes, Dave in St. Peters, Missouri, N0 Hotel Delta Mike. He has 43 degrees, so thanks for checking in and enjoy the day. This is the Breakfast Club, N9LEM, net control. We're looking for check-ins.
Alpha Charlie 9, Lima Victor, AC9, low voltage.
W9DO.
Jerry.
KU9I.
Hey, Bob.
Morning, air trap.
I have John, and Bob. Who else would like to check in? Oh, okay, let's go back to the list. My neighbor John, AC9LV. John, come on in for some breakfast club coffee. Stand by Farmer Don. Come on in, John.
Hey, good morning, Len. N9LEN, the Breakfast Club. AC9LV, John here in Rockford, Illinois. Good morning to Bob, Uncle Don, Jerry, Dave, everybody out there. Walked away from the shack for a little while. We're back here for the last hour there. Len, we got 34 degrees, 34. It's the first hour Breakfast Club hour. It was up to like 39, so we're dropping here, but then we're going to scoot back on up to about 59 today. Lots of sunshine today there, for sure there. We're running another project here. We're going to try to bring some GPS discipline signals into the shack here for the frequency reference. So we're running some cables and setting up a GPS antenna and doing all that work there. Not work, it was a whole lot of fun there. So that's my new project here. We'll bring frequency standard into the shop here, and then we'll figure out what to do with it after that there. I'll turn it back to you, Lynn. Thanks for pouring it. Hope to see you for breakfast, or maybe come down for wings or something here in the near future there. N9LEN, AC9LV.
Yeah, how about that? If everybody's getting together for breakfast, that'd be great. Let me know. Okay, John, we got you. You're number 17 on the Newsletter program at 34 degrees. So, enjoy the day. Yeah, I was out of town the last few days, and I looked at my rain gauge. We got about a half inch of rain. So, okay, John, enjoy the day. Remember, Don is next, every 901. Don, come on up for some orange juice for the 901. Hey, two-row. And by Rockford Top. Come on in, Don. Hey, two-row.
Hey, Jared. Thanks. Having a hard time hearing all of a sudden. This road is coffee pot and circling away over there. Covering up the radio. Maybe turn the volume up a little bit. That might help. N9LEN. And the good old breakfast club. This R-L-E-I-D-O-N. Name is Don. It's H-E-Q Farm. That's located on the east edge of beautiful Putnam County, north central Illinois. And I know you're going to ask me if I don't say it, because this is as some people say, this is the temperature net. I just checked before I checked yet, and it was 43.4 degrees Fahrenheit here in beautiful Putnam County, north central Illinois.
County Road 1600.
Boy, I'm not getting much help today.
Across from the church.
Oh, that helps. Thanks, guys. You that helped me out. Although, the main place I'm going today, this road is going to be the Navigator. I don't know if I'm going to get her to drive or not. But, we're going to a costume party for Halloween down the road here in front of the house. Just straight down the road, about 3 miles or so. Friend invited us for a costume party for Halloween. We got invited to their party once before, but there's only one person that really had a costume on. That was their granddaughter. She does a fantastic job of making up costumes. And that generally is Disney character sometimes. And we got a written invitation this time instead of a last minute. Why don't you come on over? So looking forward to it. And I am going to go with a special uniform, I guess you call it, on. The invitation said it was going to be a space, outer space type theme. So I'm going to get my outer space uniform on. That's not the little green man type thing. So I got a nice costume, I guess you gotta call it, of a looks like at least one or two of my space aliens that are spending the winter here. I'm not going to tell them about it. They'll come and crash the party if they do. And I don't want that. So I'm kind of anxious to see what he's got lined up down there. He has told me about 2 different space aliens that were looking for a place for a home. And they ended up coming here. So he's really interested in what I do around here. So everyone have a good weekend. We're going to work at it. N9LEN, an old breakfast club, 9DON, clear but listening.
Fine business, Don. You have a good time? So we have you logged in at 43 degrees. You're number 17 on the Net Logger program. Enjoy the day. Okay, another neighbor just from Rockford, Illinois. That's Bob. KU99. Bob, come on in for some coffee and standby shotgun. Come on in, Bob.
Good morning, nephew. Maybe it's Bob. Something like that. Good morning, Uncle Don. M9LAN, this is KU99. And good morning to you, Len. Good morning to the whole bunch out here this morning. Hope that everybody is having a nice fall morning. There's frost on the pumpkin this morning at this location anyway. I've got 35 degrees, and I think it's supposed to get up to only 58 degrees today. But we've got an 80-degree day coming, I think, Tuesday. That just isn't giving up. But we'll probably be crying for more 80-degree days when it gets real cold in a matter of, probably less than a month. I don't know. Anyhow, that's the story weather-wise. And I guess it's going to be a nice sunny day today. At least that's what John said it was going to be. So I'm going to have to go by his report, and hopefully that will help it feel a little bit warmer outside. Good to hear you this morning, Len. Thanks for the fall coffee. And I wonder if it's some of that Kentucky coffee off of that Kentucky coffee tree that you've got there out in your yard. Maybe that's what it is. You should probably bag that stuff up and sell it. Sell it to everybody. Have a good one. KU99.
And of course, Kentucky coffee beans have to produce a pod, and the pod has detail, and the early settlers to North America the grind their head. Otherwise they're toxic, but when you boil them, they don't get to do some kind of drink, and they ended up being a coffee tree. So that's what it is. I haven't tried it. I probably won't. But I haven't got a lot of time just a few. But that's the tree that I really like. Kentucky coffee tree. Okay, Bob, we got you. Yeah, that's in at 35 degrees. You're number 18 on the Netlogger program. Enjoy the day.
Same here, Larry. Good hearing you this morning.
And maybe it'll make you tolerant.
Get higher. Early 90 US.
Yeah, how about that?
Plan, Blaze Coffee, November 0, Mike Sierra Tango. That's November 0, Mike Sierra Tango, N0MST, Mountain Standard Time, Brett. That would be correct, Lynn. Okay, Lynn, real good. Well, this is Larry in near Joplin, Missouri. Just wanted to get in this morning, got up around a little early so I could check in, and temperature is 48 degrees, headed towards nearly 80, so it's going to be a bluebird skies today. And things are going to go along pretty well. Sounds like you got a good group in here this morning, Lynn. And thanks for pouring me a cup. It was time. It was really time for a cup of coffee. Thanks for letting me in sick for a second. N0MST.
Okay, Larry, it's been a while since you checked in. I'm looking at my daily on it. I do log in on my Icom podcast. The last time we spoke was August 3rd of 2019. And the first time we
Roger. Well, old guys like to sleep in, and sometimes I don't get up early enough. Go ahead. Roger, roger.
Is there a contact out there? This is in there now, Zulu Echo. Let's see if I wrote that down correctly. I wrote down Kilo Delta 9 Echo Julia Echo. Is that correct? That would be Echo Zulu Echo. One more time, I'm just looking at letters. Kilo Delta 9 Echo question mark Echo. Zulu. Oh, got it. Echo Zulu Echo. Okay, got it. Come on in for some fall breakfast cup coffee from N9LES. How are things going? This is Joe here in Macomb, Illinois. It's been a while since I checked in with the business. It's been busy around the house. Moving stuff around. But anyhow, I got 33.1 degrees here this morning. 38.1 degrees this morning, if I can see my monster here. Not much going on here in the cold. I think we're going to get up into the upper 50s today around here. And not much more happening here. So I'll just kind of say that. Everybody have a wonderful day. Over. Okay, Larry, I have you on the light pad. I have you. Okay, well, keep us informed on your way down, your way to Arizona. The next morning, WTQ UFO, the service begins in New London, Missouri. So thanks for checking in, Larry. Travel with care.
How about a KB9Q3-Q checking in? Hey, Roger. This is Kilo Bravo 9, Quebec, Papa, Quebec. QTQ. Hey, good morning. Yeah, I attempted to check in at the 5 o'clock hour, but they were kind of running late, and then he had more check-ins than time allowed. So, anyway, I was in and out of here in the shack here, doing a couple of odds and ends, and I heard you jump in there and ask for a couple of check-ins, so here I am. Thank you very much for that cup of coffee this morning. I appreciate it. Hey, this is John out in Tinley Park, Illinois. Tinley Park. And we're at 42 degrees, 42. I don't think we're going to get very warm today. Maybe someplace in the 50s, something like that, they're saying anyway. And there's expected to be a warm-up, of course, during next week, which I am definitely looking forward to it. Shotgun LA, bring back the 80s and 90s, that's what I say. I was listening this morning to some of the temperatures around the area outside of the state of Illinois. Ooh, I think the coldest temperature was 26, if I think for a minute when I was listening. On my left ear and my right ear, I was listening to the 2-meter side with the local guys here on the 2-meter 6. So that's how it goes. It's going to be a super fantastic weekend. I know we had a little rain the other night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. It started, and the dogs are kind of restless, that's for sure. They don't like the thunder. So these 2 Australian shepherds are kind of skittish, so I didn't get that much sleep. Anyways,
going to be a super duper weekend. So, going out to dinner later on this evening. Going to have a great meal at this supper club way out south of Kankakee out in Beecher. And that's the plan for today. So, odds and ends, doing a couple chores, and going to rest and relax for the rest of the weekend. Hey, thanks for getting me in there. Appreciate it, LAS. This is Steve. Okay, John. Yeah, you checked in not too long ago when we checked in on Icom 2024, but we go back all the way, looking at my net runner program, to January 13th, 2013. So, we have you logged in there. So, we have you in, Mr. Tuck, oh yeah, I have you at 42 degrees. So, thanks for checking in. Check in when you can. Okie doke, 7 trees. Have a good one. That's John in Tinley Park, Illinois. I know about where that's at. KG9EQ. Okay, this is the Breakfast Club looking for any leads. Yes, Greg, it's Glenn. Looking at my catalog there, and last time you checked in with me was December 23rd of last year. So how are things going in Grand Haven, Michigan? On that because you have a right signal for this is changing on the dash. But I can understand you perfectly. Perhaps does anybody else out there that you just made a radio report on their signal?
Audio sounds good here. This is KU9I in Rockford, Illinois. That would probably be correct. I'm discontrol on the teenage net.
dry day up here. I just transferred from Grand Haven, Michigan to the outside of Kilo Charlie 8, Hotel X-Ray Oscar, and he's asking for a good day today. We'll keep it to the best.